We got, was it Char here versus... I had the thing up. Oh my goodness. And versus Viper. Awesome. Chipp versus Ram.
Hunter X Hunter Sweep Impact Viper. Thank you. Alright.
Can I get a hashtag net it up, you know? So.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. Ram versus Chipp here. I imagine this is a matchup that, you know, Chipps are having the time of their life in until they get hit in a lot of ways. I feel like despite Ram's incredibly good normals, Chipp will constantly find himself navigating through and around, and already we're seeing Viper here getting that positive bonus. Great start. Will we finish the combo? Oh, it didn't combo, but we did get the Rekka overhead, so already off to a good first round for Viper.
That's right. This, the Chipp into Ram reminds me kind of like Chipp Nago or Chipp against anyone who has big scary buttons. If you can get them to whiff, it's almost like the Geo game plan of like you walk backwards, you wiggle around. You can get them to whiff and get in for free, that's awesome, but sometimes you just have to use the tools Chipp has and try to force your way in anyway. If they're letting you run around, then you get to take the initiative.
Absolutely. And we are seeing, we did actually block the Rekka overhead, which is good RC confirmed, yeah.
Right.
So the biggest thing I will find, I feel like at people who are at this level with the game now is like really understanding when somebody like ends their turn, not only in like any turn, but actually in an incredibly unsafe option, like you really need to be ready to like press the button, right? And that comes from like understanding your matchup knowledge and stuff then, so really good to see there taking advantage of the overhead from Chipp. But we have Ram pressure, we close slashed out actually, jump H, incredibly talented button for good Chipp here. YRC immediately off, we are not blocking. Deal, basic Rekka pressure.
Stare down in the corner.
Patience, yeah! Okay, a little bit of farce. Oh my god, and the 2H from the heavens, but we don't get a combo, unfortunately.
Confirm, yeah.
Oh no. Oh gosh, we've all been here before. We're watching Ram throw through.
Alright, so we got a knockdown, we got swords, YRC, blocks the cross up.
Oh, it's simple, absolutely.
Dash.
You know what? Don't do the dash one if you're not confident, and don't have to. I totally feel that. So a pretty, you know, honestly back and forth game one here from both our pitch. Well, let's see how this one here. Yeah, we had the hard knockdown, basic jump in. YRC did not want to take that. Good block on the side switch too. Like I find myself hit by that all the time from Chips. I'm always like, oh, I should be able to react to this, but you know.
Yeah, Chipp has like 4 moves where it goes swoosh and he vanishes, and doing something like jumping and then pressing back blocks, or pressing or holding forward if it's the cross up one blocks most of them. But then, you know, if you're wrong, and you get hit and you die. Well, you don't die, but you get a knockdown situation. That's unfortunate.
Absolutely. Immediate burst from Viper here. We'll push him off then. Run up far slash. Will we see Char's holding on the burst? I actually really like that, honestly.
Have we seen a rope yet from this Chipp?
We have not. I don't believe we have. And I think that's one of the really like coolest tools that Chipp has been given now, right? But like I think piloting it correctly is like super challenging.
Really tricky, yeah. But most Chipps I fight against are throwing rope in neutral all the time, so
just putting it out there, yep.
Yep.
Okay, YRC off again. Ram pressure 5K. Some of the best K normals in the game. Wow, what a quick overhead. I really liked that. That was
the overhead and then the pickup from the sword explosion was really nice.
Oh my gosh. You see forward, far left, we whiff Webley. Oh, man, I gotta say, a lot of respect from both opponents too. Even when a whiff normal happens, you see Viper trying to be like, okay, it should be your turn, but then Char goes, oh no, you whiffed. Oh my gosh, I gotta do something, and you know, you get these kind of like interesting scramble situations.
Yeah.
You know, the non-typical tower, like I'm gonna press my buttons all the time. So
Chipp 5H is a hell of a button.
Winner.
It's like a truck, nice little disjoint, fast as hell.
Stuff so far, and I don't know if we're purposely trying to not break the wall here, but like a lot of times I do actually like if you're comfortable in your soft knockdowns, then like you can really take advantage of keeping them like boxed in, and so good stuff so far from Viper. Let's see. Oh, we got a little shuriken in. Oh, a hero burst. Let's see how heroic Char is with this blinking life bar left.
Okay, YRC stops the momentum from the sword toss and then counter hit on the jump in. I wonder what got counter hit there. If it was a 6B, it was super late, but that is a good move for hitting 6B.
Dara on block, very punishable. Good knockdown, honestly. Great
Straight into Rekka, tries to reset with a dash in on the Rekka low.
Tried the cross-up mix thing, but unfortunately it was right out of the explosion. I do like
the timing wasn't quite right, yeah.
Now we're in the corner against Ram. Oh, we tried DP finally. First DP of the set, honestly.
First DP of the set. Good.
Oh, but this is the windshield wipers and the wall break. We didn't have the swords to hit high enough. Oh no.
Shuriken and let's go, Shuriken.
Shuriken in neutral is such a Chad play. I gotta be honest. Like I respect it because it's like it has.
We're 1 for 2 in Shurikens this set, and the one that missed, it wasn't punished. So that's great as far as that move is concerned.
Absolutely.
Oh man. I think it was Red. I think it was Red Ditto versus Summit at Evo Japan. Last hit, last round, Summit jumped and threw a shuriken and died. The shuriken would have killed if it hit, but Red Ditto was on the ball and exploded him for throwing it, and it was so sick. And somebody on commentary was like, he was like kissing that shuriken as he threw it with the last of his chakra, right? But it wasn't enough.
All right, going into game 3 here. So Viper's out answered back, and we'll see if
we're on like layer 6 round starts here. We had like a back jump and a double jump. That's crazy.
I mean, it's one of those things, right, where it's like if you feel confident in wanting to slam good button, like no one will blame you for that in this game. But like a lot of times, being willing to just not immediately press something in this game, and really any fighting game, it's like the amount of advantage from doing nothing and how terrifying that is for people sometimes. It's really good to like show that, hey, I'm trying to see you do something before I do something. You know?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. The layer 1 though is just walk back a little bit, see what they do.
Right.
You don't necessarily have to like commit a double jump right away,
Absolutely. Oh my God, we were ready. Marto Bato says, "Do not give me a gap, please. I have 50, and when you have Chipp's health bar, that is
nice.
Wow. Oh my God, he got under 214S.
Oh, okay, a little too high spirited there. The Chipp really wants to win this round. You can taste it. He's going ham.
Good stuff. Yep, pressuring in. Oh, great
counter hit, full Rekka, RC. This is gonna wall break. Oh no!
Tried to JD break.
Wait, hang on. She spent her meter. You got the life lead. Overhead hits, got the RC.
Oh, good job. Okay.
Beautiful.
I saw the burst come back, and I'm like, sometimes people, they get a little nervous. Like, oh, I got a burst. Like, oh no, save for next round. One more round. You're fine.
Yeah. So we're almost dead even here, because burst is about to be back on Viper. Just doesn't catch the jump there. Burst back into the corner. Overhead connects again. Good RC on it again. Those overheads have been hidden this last game.
Yeah, I feel like unless there was a Morobato to fit in the gap. Oh, there we go. There's a great jump in. JH starter. Incredibly good for Chipp.
Full combo.
Wow, great route. Absolutely. If Viper will get positive now. Chipp's in a great spot. Despite being a little bit down meter right now, but he'll get it back right away.
Looking for his Zansei Rogo, maybe?
Honestly,
when I see a Chipp wiggling around at full screen,
oh no.
With
we had the hit, unfortunately, didn't combo here. Okay, safe jump time.
Okay, another good DP. Oh no, this is gonna be tragedy.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Wait.
What's it gonna be? Will it be Shuriken? Oh, it's Elphelt, absolutely. You know what? We'll jump Elphelt.
Okay,
oh my God, and under
there.
the 6P too. That was so good.
What a
They were representing the overheads a couple times, right?
Yeah.
It kind of punished them out there. And so, like, I respect Char trying to, like, give, because you definitely can if they choose to not do the full, cancel and the cancel. Like, it's definitely an option. But going for the safer low, really good stuff from Char, who takes that game 3. So now we're at 2-1. I wonder if we'll go back and forth this whole set here. Maybe Viper takes game 4. We'll get a game 5 first set would be crazy. But I don't know. Char's maybe warming up. Let's see what happens.
Well, we have a character swap. There's a Kai on the field.
Okay. Now Kai into Chipp. I wonder if this is more of a comfort thing, or maybe they feel like they don't like fighting Chipp with Ram. Like, I feel like so often, like I'm someone who very much enjoys like the multi-character kind of players. Then, so I'm wondering if it's more of like a matchup decision or what. But
maybe they don't know how to safe jump, but they know how to do safe meaties with Kai 5K.
And
they're tired of getting hit with DP.
I feel that. So far,
I'm just guessing. I could be
my gosh,
off.
yeah.
But Kai is very possibly a comfort pick. Kai is like one of the sort of most stable and intuitive characters to play in the game, I think. Although I haven't learned shock state combos, so maybe I'm wrong there.
And there's a meaty close on Oni, but unfortunately it doesn't combo into Stun Dipper. Kai has some of the oddest requirements based on when Stun Dipper actually gives you a combo, when it doesn't. He should probably talk to his daughter about what it takes to combo properly off their Stun Dipper. So,
that's right.
Sorry for the anime spoilers, guys, but we are here. Game 4, Viper already up on the first round here, and so I called it wrong before. They actually won Game 3, so Viper really showing that this Chipp is ready for this tournament today. But
yeah,
first off, right away, no close slash for me. Jump in J. Okay, no combo. Oh, DP out, absolutely.
Got a DP back. That's what the Kai pick is about.
There we go.
You're gonna DP, I'm gonna DP. And honestly, big move.
Jump JH back here too. Rekka overhead, catching them there.
That overhead.
Slight wait for burst bait. Yeah. Oh. Rekka, fighting Rekka, I feel like fighting Rekka when you're a new player this game has got to be one of the most frustrating things, because you feel like, when am I allowed to do something? It's like, well, you have to specifically answer the situation, right? Did they Rekka cancel there? And just like that, Viper taking a really pretty confident first match of our Jeekly Academy 17 here. A lot of Kai enjoyers. If any Kai enjoyers out there, sound out from the chat. Chat,
Latin
almost girls
having
a good time.
Great tag.
It's great. They're such a good GO too. And already after a great start, 5H counter hit.
Oh yeah, this is looking.
Corner.
That's real. That's a real pressure string. That's a real. Yeah. Okay.
Nice
we got
frame trap there with the 214K.
Yeah.
On his Geo time right now. She's 100 meters.
Oh, I love this combo routing.
Oh,
but the super doesn't quite connect.
Unironically buff Geo Air Super, man. That the super has such small applications, it makes me sad.
Okay, and now it's Kai. Oh, well, it was Kai's turn.
Good burst off. Okay, we didn't want to drill through, which is fine. Pressure going. We don't want to enter turn.
In the same way that it's hard to be ready for the first drill, it's hard to be ready for the first projectile with drill.
Absolutely.
Once you're like primed and thinking about it, sure, but.
Good knockdown here for Kai. Walking in. Oh, great throw through the dash pressure.
Back throw. Okay.
Oh, responded with DP. Perfect.
Yeah.
Drill is never, drill can be stopped by Geos hate DPs and parries because they can't really run drill pressure, so feel it. Okay, 2D spacing, such a great button from Geo. Oh, great run up here for 5K. Oh, reversal throw. My goodness, we're ready.
Ooh. Nice block on the dust.
Good burst hold so far. Let's see if Koka will use it. No, there we go. Absolutely.
That combo structure for Geo is like one of the things that I envy about the character. Just like being able to route always into those loops. Really nice.
Yeah, they really gave her quite the reward off of her combo structure in this version. So it definitely trouble stuff here. Trying to find our way here. So close for Lime. Then just one more hit would basically do it. DP's out. DP's with their whole heart. We love that.
Yeah,
you have to FD everything at this. Oh, and the 2D space. Good stuff.
Esports
2D, honestly, yeah. Geo 2D. if any Geos are frustrated with the amount of stun dippers in the game right now, get comfortable with your 2D spacing. That is literally your best tool to beat those buttons. So really good stuff.
And they did just increase the number of stun dippers in the game, huh?
They did add. Yeah, we got 4 now, guys. Isn't that great? So.
Only 4, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can call a lot of things stun dippers.
You can call a lot of things stun dipper. I was going to ask if they increased the number of stun dippers by 50% or 25% or 12.5% or
Oh, and Koken says, you know what? No honesty here. I just want to press the S button. And you know what?
Vampire incoming.
I'm here for it. Good stuff. All right, so now we got Slayer Geo. So goes on here. Ooh, an immediate Pal Bunker start us off. Oh, we are bunking. Who is bunking their shit right now? Stuff 2D low. Oh my god, great stuff. Good stuff. Burst right away.
A lot of damage. Okay. I love the neutral of stand still in the corner until it's time to send it. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Didn't work out this time, but beautiful.
Yeah. I really give it to Lime too. Like, holding your space against Slayer is good, and just being ready. Like, he will eventually Totsugeki in. Be ready to 6P, you know? Super Mappa Hunch is crazy. Oh, what a throw! Ain't no way, Lime. I'm not sure if you were trying to throw the step, but that was sick. there are people in Celestial who still aren't even doing that to Slayer yet. So really good stuff there. Incredible comeback here. Picking the first round of game 2. Oh my god, okay, yeah, they know. They're a knower. They're a knower. They're a knower.
Yeah, I can only do that about half the time, so.
So good. Okay. Up on the wall. Pressure. Oh, whiff 16. Oh, yeah, and we've all been there, right? We try to punish Slayer for doing something, and we ends up just mashing 2H in recovery. Oh, blocks the low.
Trying to fight out of the corner. Uh-oh.
Is it Universe time? Is Sharon gonna talk to us?
Not Universe time. Good block.
Is Sharon gonna talk to us? Oh, God,
oh, there it is. Just a little early on the throw, I think.
Good Rowdy, and unfortunately not enough to kill. Slayer's got some HP. 5%, baby.
I wonder if you...
Oh, great stuff. Wait, our names swapped, but... Alright, Lime taking game 2.
Wait.
Our names got swapped. It's fine. Don't we
yeah, but the in-game names are the right place. So.
Well, no, yeah. It's even funnier because they were right, and then remember that. Regardless, we know Lime's up 2-0. There, we're so back, baby. All right. All right, good stuff here. Let's see if Koka has a third trick up their sleeve, or if they're feeling like Slayer thing. I'll be honest, like when they hit them, it was going great, but it's so much like Slayer kind of has to just sit there and pick the right moment to go ham. Like I give a lot of credit to like the player base of that character and Leo. Just as I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know, if you're just willing to rip 1 in game 2, why not rip 3 in game 3? You know, so I feel it. Now we have the king on the screen, so another character that in theory Geo should struggle with in some elements, but right now Lime is playing so well and being able to offer multiple characters. Oh, command grab right off the rip. Let's go.
That's incredible. I love the noise it makes, the sort of hollow sound of rushing
into
at
the
you
pile
with the metal
bomb too.
blades.
Yeah, it's so sick. Yeah. Oh, I think it's so, and just like that, incredible and a perfect on top of that. My gosh, Koka is like, you know what? I need the king. You know, I was playing the original king. Now, you know, I went to a little vampire, you know, side arc or whatever. Oh, we blocked the DP in the south. Good stuff. Are they gonna hit? Yep. Man, I feel for Geos in that regard. You know, the bus clicks are so high in the air. Sometimes your wall stick is just unobtainable. But we're answering right back. 5P, such a safe, good button from the king here. Back turn, but we did get clipped. But no dash, unfortunately. Oh, DP, yep. Not a care in the world. That's the king, baby. What a throw! Man, Lime is just showing that they are willing to either... I'm assuming it's some element of fuzzy throwing then, but still very, very good. Take the pressure. Oh, unfortunately, we didn't have meter to make that safe. I respect the attempt.
Sometimes you just gotta send it, though maybe not that times. Nice super wall break. What do we do with the knockdown against flash kick here? Safe jump. Nice. Punish in the back turn with the teleport in step dash. That was an arrow.
And there it is. You think it's your turn? Oh my god, and there it is again. 2D. What an esports button. I do wonder who it is. So let's see how it goes here. Oh, a little catch up here. No big deal. Big deal. Loud moment. Great. Honestly, Millia close slash. Like, I want to play Millia alone for this close slash. Like, this character, it must be so fun to be able to do that there. Right away, though, we did get a burst spent, and this is where Bedman wants you to kind of be. You know, boxing in that corner. And of course, that new JS that he got towards the 3.5, maybe?
Yeah,
towards
with
the end of season. Just the vacuum is crazy.
Yeah.
Great stuff. He jumped out though. Great job. You have to use this air mobility as Millia, right? Like you don't have a reversal. You need to take advantage of your like really good jump heights, your double jump, your double air dash. Like this character has the ability to get out to it. Here can't. So, but easier said than done, right? You know, when Bedman has you pinned down, we've all been there eating guard crush over and over again. We're like, when do I ever get to breathe? And you have to be very tough. But to get here, unfortunately, no hard knockdown. We'll jump in. Basic bed pressure, good cancel out. Oh, good 5P anti-air. Nice stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that close slash is cool. I hear that it's bad against IBFD. I wonder if we're going to see that. this.
I would love to see our players in the academy representing some, you know, challenging tools here, but will only help your game plan once you start to figure them out. So, ooh, and there's that multi-hitting blow. Burst in the corner, which is a great situation for Sorrel. Okay, close slash meaty, giving them some space, but unfortunately, yeah, we all think like, oh, we're gonna get him this time in the air, and just bring out that JS, and you really feel it. And probably enough, yeah. Millia's got such low HP, so unfortunately some of these resets are going to do it. But really quick game one from Not 37 Rats. Like, just showing they're very comfortable running their Bedman
rounds just now, and then I was like, oh wait, there is no next round. It's over.
It's over, just like that. So quick game one from 37 Rats.
2 more games minimum to go, and maybe as many as 4. Who knows what'll happen? It could be anything.
There we go. Back into it here. Let's see how Sorrel can adjust. Representing RIPNITRO. I don't, you know, rest in peace Nitro, I guess, whatever it's, whatever we're remembering. But there's that JS again. Bedman JS going crazy, paying taxes, doing it all for him. Oh, actually a 2D catches him there. Pretty good stuff. I wonder what he's trying to hit. Oh, we throw her out of that, actually. Unfortunate incorrect cancel from Sorrel. Now we are stuck on the
theory about Sorrel's name in a second, or tag there. And I think that it's maybe that they lost access to their Discord Nitro, but they're still paying for it. Because I hear that happens to people.
That sounds like Discord to me, so. And as we're running Discord through a blender, Rats is running Sorrel through a blender, unfortunately, in this game too so far. But surely we can announce.
When you think about it, Bedman is really like the enshittification of apps that you use to talk to your friends, you know? Covered in spikes, overly mechanized. There's a soul trapped somewhere inside the dying frame, but you can't access it anymore. Been through a lot. Always getting worse. Can no longer see the radiant light. You get it.
I get it. Oh, we actually get a 6H counter hit here, but unfortunately no big starter. Just a standard heavy knockdown. Wire seed off. Rat saying, I'm not trying to block Millia. I don't blame you. And once again, there's that JS. Oh, blinking life bars from Sorrel. What a block here from Rats.
Nice pressure sequences from Sorrel, though.
Yeah, the knockdown is
okay, we finally get the hit,
now.
But it's bursted. All right, this is...
Yeah. So, it's definitely quite a mountain to climb there, but you saw it, right? It feels like when Sorrel can get their game plan going, like they have that pressure rolling out, right? And it's one thing I have to really give to any, like, I think the average player has pretty good offense in this game. Like, I think that's one thing people like. The game, it really gives you so many great tools to run stuff and try things. So it's up to you as the defender. You know, sometimes you have a crutch and like an invincible reversal, what have you. But yeah, like it just, you can tell that once they're swinging, life is good. But man, on defense, tough to block.
Yeah, defense takes a lot longer to develop. I'm still like, my defense is not as good as a bunch of the other stuff that I do. And some of that is, you know, I got used to having a 3-frame 5K and a DP, but some of that is just, it takes longer.
Oh, there it is. Full screen hair car. Millia's one thing, and the only one is disgusting.
It is, yeah.
Let me just send hair car real quick, so I respect it, though. Oh, good burst out here.
In the corner, but backing off a little bit too much in neutral after the burst.
Oh, a little side switch.
Okay, I like this. Yeah. Yeah, the Bedman feels unstoppable here. The way the pressure's being looped, the way that neutral's going, it's just very tough for Millia to survive in the face of it. When she gets going, okay, late on the cancel, brutal, but it's all right. You can live this. You just gotta. Oh well, all right. At least it wasn't a super knockdown.
True. Could always be a lot worse. Oh, blocks the
nice
overhead. Oh my gosh. Oh, and HXH, here we go. Full combo. This. Oh,
I
almost
thought
actually
caught
the burst. I did do. Good try. Oh,
right,
fine.
This
so far, okay.
Okay, hang on.
Still in this. Oh, there it is. This is how it starts. Oh my god. Sorrel, I believe in you. You got this. Oh no.
Okay. Calm down a little bit. Oh, all right. It's over.
So I'm excited to see what they can bring out here. But Wraith, honestly, having a really good first set, it looks like, into this one here. See how they
Hoki
play, and
representing
there it is.
5K at round start. We call that the Hokey Pokey.
Turn yourself and spin yourself about, you know? So
That's what it's all about.
we love it. We love it. Good stuff here. Close slash. What a great close slash, by the way, man. As an Anji player as well, I love pressing my close slash. I feel like the best player
Who
when
doesn't?
I do. So great pressure here. Spins right through the swing back. Okay.
Oh shit.
Ooh, but unfortunately, yeah, you gotta be careful with Butterfly Oki against characters with invincible reversals. If it's not spaced out, you will explode. All good. Hard knockdown. And I gotta say, like, as someone who used to enjoy the old Rin RC moments of my life, I do kind of miss the combos you got from it then. But getting a hard knockdown off of it now is so good. Because now you actually get a safe jump, basically. Which something Anji, like, never really had to utilize a ton. But, like, it's definitely very impressive to see. Good stuff so far here from Hoki. Pressures in. Oh, God. Oh, we get a Fuji cancel super? I'm sorry, you know, I just, like, I gotta call that out. That is honestly something that, as I said, I played Anji since the game came out. When this character first launched, so often I'm like, how do I actually combo into my super? Because, like, a lot of your combo structures don't give you good spots to stick them in the wall. So to circumvent that, they're like, well, what if we just let you do Fujin into super? Better yet, what if we let you just Kara cancel Fujin into super? So great from Hoki right away, showing that they have a lot of Anji mastery despite the level that they find themselves at right now. It's really great to see.
In order to maintain commentator net neutrality, I gotta be on Wraith's side for the rest of this set, I think. This character is overtuned. Anji, but so I mean, so is all.
He absolutely is.
No,
he's
but Anji is so overtuned right now.
He's so strong. Yeah, yeah. He is a good example of what's wrong with season 4. And not as egregious as some, but definitely he's a winner for it. So great so far here. Gotta. Oh, yeah, and there it is.
He's flying under the radar of the international authorities. He's not on anyone's most wanted lists, but he is still a war criminal.
And Hoki is just showing such good choices and routing, I gotta say. Richard struggling. Oh, there we go. Okay, send it back. 2S. Windshield wipers right away. That close could be spooky.
He's not on the most wanted list, Green FTC. He's still on the wanted list. Don't get me wrong. I got a poster of him on my wall with a big X on it. But you know, he's not in the first 5 characters people tend to mention.
We're able to navigate through. Push there, jumps in, great stuff. Putting Anji in the corner. There. Okay. Not sure if it was an intentional break. We love it. Oh, it catches the backdash, but unfortunately we'll get a hard knockdown here. Gotta play neutral against Anji, never fun. Oh, there we go. Swing it out. Nice. Right hand,
running
right
pressure
back.
against Anji is fine as long as they don't have, you know, a lot of meter and you don't have to worry about guessing parry. But playing neutral against Anji, especially if you're newer to the game or you're just used to being able to try to far slash people in neutral, is pretty tough.
Oh my gosh, that's good stuff here. I honestly respect the close slash press there. A lot of like regular hits into IADs aren't real, so you can actually find spots for the 6P is usually the safer choice. But I'm impressed to see that working there. And just the stun dipper at home just catches the toes there.
Just spinning through the sword without a care in the world.
Big fan. Oh my god, you know what? Unintentional working there, but you know what? Oh no, unfortunately we tried to throw tech, and this will probably be enough. Ram's health not the biggest, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, that's
game 2 to Hoki. But I gotta say, Wraith really definitely showed like a very strong round 2 in this match as well. So I definitely feel like there's a good chance here to even potentially see a reverse sweep. So I'm hope Wraith continues to tone into okay, what was working against this character. I need to make him spin into nothing if possible, like purposely try to swing short, to make him try to answer. Like there's a lot of these things you have to be willing to kind of make Anji give you their options and then punish him for that. So
I think with Ram's dash speed is just representing like dash throw neutral an option here to deal with.
Absolutely.
Because once you start doing that, then they start doing more of the air options, and then you can hit them out of the air without jumping yourself. Jumping at Anji feels like jumping at Faust. It's like nearly always a mistake.
It's so true. There we go.
Like he has reasons you don't want to be on the ground, but you can be air.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, this is brutal. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, fight yourself out against this character. Easier said than done. If you don't have like fan toss answers too, like he'll get away with absolute murder basically. So easier said than done though. But good stuff so far. Great throw. Absolutely. That was gonna be so minus. I really like that choice. Unfortunately missed the 2S.
Yeah, the meaty wasn't quite there. All right.
Safe jump. There it is. Yep, and that's what I was saying
this
too,
might
right?
Do
like,
it. Yeah.
Not quite. And it could have went for a Fujin super cancel there to get the hard knockdown, but all good. We made the burst.
You don't think super would have killed there?
Probably not. It would have been just off, I think. So, but
okay.
I would have recommended still doing it personally though. But as soon as we get a chance to finish that thought, Hoki was just like, you know what? I'm leaning forward in my chair real quick. I'm gonna wrap this one up. But
and all of those are awesome ways to enjoy the game.
Absolutely. All right. Start us off here, Ada. Who we got?
We got Muffinkiller and Abel. It looks like from the top. That'll be Johnny and Elphelt. This is I don't think I've seen this matchup too often. It seems like, as always, Johnny will have at least a slight edge, but Elphelt at least has a couple things to do in neutral and some interesting pressure. It's just when she's on the back foot that it looks like it's going to be rough to me. Oh, that was a nice shot. And then what do we do?
Much of I feel like
this
matchup will end up turning into is, does Muffin have an answer for Rekka pressure when they are blocking, right? Because the only time where this Elphelt really feels scary for some characters is they're a non-reversal character against against
shield, but the close slash anti-air.
Yeah,
we're back in Johnny time.
Oh my god!
Okay.
You know what?
Super in pressure. All right, we're out here.
Unironically, I do wonder.
There, I think.
Yeah. Sometimes I do wonder when I see those kind of accidental ones. Then characters that have TKs, and especially on their super inputs, sometimes TK input will give you super if you do it like in a incorrect buffer time frame. So. As a Biking player, let me tell you how often I had to learn that one. So, great reversal throw. This is how you get back into this game. Good stuff, Abel. And the close-up. You were mashing there, and, never giving up, right? Even when you're fighting the Mount Rushmore of characters right now, you can't give up, though. You got to keep fighting back. Good stuff there from Abel. Oh, my gosh, 5-8.
I can't even say, oh, no, I'm minus 15. All of those had cards behind them.
Oh no! We're still. Oh my gosh! I can hear the Pokemon. Voodoo, voodoo, voodoo. Oh god, there it is.
The dust will connect. All right.
Kind of perfect too. Whew.
All right, so Muffinkiller is taking game 1.
Yep. Showing that muffins or
what was the
cute anime gals are no.
Was that like a 2P in neutral that super picked up? But what were you saying about muffins? I'm sorry, I stepped all over.
No, I was just saying I was running on a silly Muffinkiller name, but honestly, yeah, I think it was. It must have been some sort of oh, and immediately would say, you know what? I want a DP. I don't blame
hell
you.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
My boy.
You're a Soul Enjoyer. So tell me
guy.
about Soul Johnny. How does this matchup feel?
Well, he can sort of zip around the screen too fast to see and say, oh no, I'm minus 15 over and over again. And you got a really hard commit to something, to do something about it. If you're really on the ball and they're inside 6S range, you can actually punish Mistfinder with 6S. But because the duration of the move is so low, it's actually like a reaction test to see if you can get there in time because it's a frame perfect punish. You have to start the punish as soon as you're in out of block stun, and the effects last a little while. Yeah. But other than that, it is nice to have a DP against Johnny pressure. But the neutral is rough.
Yeah, and we are seeing like Abel take care of those options with DP so far. But yeah, just Muffinkiller really showing that they definitely have a good structure and pilot. I think what they're looking to do with Johnny so far.
Bandit Bringer is as difficult to answer for Johnny as it is for nearly everyone sometimes.
Yeah.
So let's see what Abel can do here.
Might be one of the best bullshit moves in the game.
As my friend Maddie constantly says, it's too bad that Bandit Bringer has no counterplay.
Was it like? Isn't it like air IB in it? Is like the like?
I mean, if you
I
you can't hold it anymore. So
Yeah.
if your reactions are good enough, you can consistently hit it when it's coming in, but it is very tight, and Soul can wiggle around in the air quite a bit, doing other things first, and make it pretty difficult. When I'm in the Soul,
with the Soul here.
when I'm in the Soul Mirror, if I'm locked in, I can DP it, and that's what I do. I don't know if I would recommend that to others necessarily, but
Yeah, I gotta have a DP first. Yeah,
I can only share my answer.
Okay, understandable. All right, there we go. 2K's out. Burst immediately says, "I want my pressure." DP right back. But unfortunately, JK
a little too
there
high
from that height. Yep. We're looking for a good route. Into the corner. We are at least boxing them slow and slower there. So it's a great spot Slow wants to be in.
Oh,
these mid-range
huge
characters.
pickup. It's hard to get a clean hit there.
Oh my gosh, the
I
hard
hate
pop
to
got
say
that
this.
far away.
I really hate to say this, but I want to see a little bit of vortex in neutral here.
I mean, it's gonna be it's a great answer for all the mid swings.
All to the corner. Right, like right there.
Oh, FD.
If you instead of backdashing there, you vortex. That would have been beautiful. Nice 6H. All right, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. A little bit too early on the Fafnir for the clean hit. Oh, okay.
Unfortunate.
Don't die. Grit your teeth, Soul Bad Guy. You got this.
Great time.
Simply walk it
really
off.
got some great combo structures here.
Yeah,
so
no,
far.
it's
really
it's
impressive.
pretty real over there.
Yeah. Oh, missed the overhead, missed Finder, but still keeps to get the car going. Deal.
Got hit by the card.
No combo.
We're alive. We're alive. We're alive. We're alive.
Oh,
We're alive.
just said...
We're alive. Okay.
Oh, we're so alive.
Nice. Okay.
Great burst.
Gunflame.
Oh no. He's minus 15.
Oh no, he's minus. He wasn't even though.
He wasn't even. Yeah, I know.
I wonder if I would have gunflamed there too. When I said gunflame, I would have gunflamed there too. Absolutely.
Unika Gaming.
Unika
I'm super excited to talk about this. This character is sick and strong, but I do wonder how confident they feel about her tools at this stage in the game so far. Immediate knockdown right away.
Viper, and let's go with fails.
Fails. I feel fails feels right.
Fails feels right.
There you go. But right, we're putting them through the wall. Look at that chip damage, by the way. One thing with Unika, she's got some great, powerful tools then, but definitely not as tanky as her Grandpa and Soul. So you definitely have to be a little bit careful about how you RPS with your HP. Having that DP does help a lot of situation, but unfortunately, right away, we are losing round one here. Viper just showing incredible offense, which we also saw earlier in their set.
We did, yeah. They took a little bit of
a lot of 2S. We are 2S farming right now.
That's my combo on Unika. That's like.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Simple dash for cancel. Oh man, they made those dash cancels so easy. It is one of the most gifted dash cancels.
Beam.
More beams. Oh. Again.
I'm just gonna yell beam every time the beam comes out.
Far slash starter, one of the best far slash starters in the round starts in the game. Incredibly good tool. The combo. Oh man, I thought we were burst baiting there too, but not too bad. A route, Rekka pressure. I'm just kind of wondering if we will see Fails rip a DP at one point. I haven't seen one quite yet.
In my mind, I'm chanting DP, DP, DP as this Rekka pressure continues.
Especially, yeah, because it feels very delayed, right? A lot of
the big delay one on the big delay Rekkas. Okay.
Oh wow, we are pressing at like -8. I respect that.
That might have been a meaty overhead actually. I don't know what that one is like if it's meaty, but it was on Wake Up, so like it might have only been like -6 or 4 or 2 or something. Who knows?
Oh, there it is. Rekka over here, we saw us over here. We saw us paying Viper's taxes in their first set, and great for them to represent it with the RC behind it after. That's the best part, right? You rip that with meter, you still get to have pressure. You basically get to do strike throw immediately after you just in the block a high-low, right? It's just this character has such great use of RC in this game. So really good stuff from Viper.
Yeah, Chipp with positive is one of the scariest characters there is.
Super scary. Okay, are we gonna get a switch? I wonder. All right, you know what? I respect it. Unika said it. Brand new character, right? You may not have all of your choices and punishes and ideas in place yet, so
right,
worth a shot if you feel it.
Anymore.
Can't
I'm
yell
gonna
beam.
psychically
You know what?
say round start, hold dust. No? Okay. That's the May Classic. The Reeve Classic.
Gold Burst back. Unfortunately, no response Gold Burst, which I have seen enough there. And we have Chipp with a lot of meter right now. Scary time.
I play a 1st to 10 against Reeve on stream every Saturday night, so I'm very used to charge dust round start, is all I'll say.
Times you just run into it, you know? It'd be like that, so... Here we go. E2D jumps out. Tough to block that side switch pressure. Back in the corner, though. We do have meter, so we do have a potential way to get out. YRC is our choice. Unfortunately, there it is. Yep. One thing I have to give to our players is, like, if you find yourself in the corner and want to get out, make it out your goal. Don't try to hit them on the way out. Don't try to get fancy with it. Just, like, find your way out and then take your space at that moment. So...
Unless you're Soul and you can do double jump Bandit Bringer, in which case.
Oh yeah, like everyone has different gifts. I'll send FBRC with something to get out of the corner. You know, like I'm not saying don't do something, but like make your goal to get out of the corner.
The main goal is get out of the corner. Yeah.
Correct.
All right. So, Jeek saying that Fails is on the Beasts team in Jeekly. So I'm rooting for Fails now because we cannot be Beast Flamers here. We gotta learn to find beauty in the lives.
Ooh, a little. The dolphin hop RPS.
That's
so
you know,
good. Good stuff, Fails. Good answer back.
Round start Totsugeki. Okay, love it. Gold burst.
Get off me. Oh, right back.
Blocks the other one. Let's go. A lot of JHing. We love JHing. Oh, nice. Catches the backdash. We have a combo here. We have a combo. All right. Side swap.
Oh my God! 5-8.
Overhead. This hits you, kills you with an anchor.
Funny anchor goes crazy. My goodness.
Funny anchor does go crazy.
Okay. No answer back here. We're getting a lot of single hits, but it's very scrambly right now. We are definitely pressing. Oh, yeah, we were sliding.
Okay, YRC.
Oh.
We get a May stun dipper for the fans.
Oh, underneath. Oh my gosh. So close. Oh, that was so crazy. That could have gone either way. Woo! One thing I gotta really want to see, especially because I feel like Viper, honestly, both our players, because they're both
the
red
May
balls.
stun dipper for the fans. Hang on, is this the end here?
They might have did it right here.
Yeah, that was it. I called it out.
No, that's 2H. That's 2H. That's 2H. That's 2H recovery.
Fine.
2H recovery. Yeah. Where she's like laying on her back with the anchor in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
did it the round before. They did it before. What I will say here is that both our players here are red wall assault users. If you find yourself in these scramble situations, when you are getting single hit into nothings, being willing to represent far slash into red wall assault, even for a frame trap option, is so important to do. So I hope Viper is thinking about that. If I'm up around
and I have burst and I get you to block anything, I'm gonna red wild assault you to the corner and try to kill you with max risk.
You gotta send it. You gotta send it sometimes. So Red is about sending, right? That is very much what its purpose is. So wow, and just
hell yeah,
super discovery, man.
Sometimes you just gotta get up here with this May. 2-3 hits and win the round. Yeah. All right.
First off, okay.
Out of the corner. That's nice.
Trying to hold up against
That's the trick.
Dolphin.
Up Dolphin is very tricky to deal with.
Yeah.
Even if you have some of the best defensive tools in the game.
I feel like with a character with Chipp run speed, maybe running underneath it would be your best shot. If you're looking for like a hard call out way out, like jumping is almost never going to be an option against May in the corner, unfortunately. So, oh no, we thought we got the right cancel.
But we still get
good job making it safe though.
Okay, yeah, and good delaying delay in the low there. So close.
Both players really just need one hit, obviously, to probably take this round of this game. Oh, and there, nice, good stuff, Viper, good space.
That Chipp 5H, that beat a May jump in. We were talking about that button earlier.
It's such a good button. Oh my gosh, WL thing. Oh, whoa! We got a little
DP clash cancel action.
Yeah. Good stuff. Positive now for Chipp. Really good spot to be in there. But Mason a bunch of meter. Great 6P. See See if we get a full route here. Unfortunately not, but they are in the corner. Great spot to be. Yep, double
Dolphin
overhead.
is, okay.
Side switch, man. Okay, we're good there. Oh, you know what? I don't hate it there. We're not trying to give Chipp his turn back if we can. Did fight out normally. Getting a lot. Oh, the command grab.
Yep. That's why.
Oh, and there it is.
Chipp has too many moves where he disappears and goes swoosh. It's
Dude,
okay.
do some swooshing.
They're not all
He's a ninja, you know, like
yeah. He is a ninja. It's fine.
He's got to do it. You know, he's like, I used to be invisible longer than this, guys. Remember those days? I mean, I didn't play those days, but
me neither. But
I have seen old Guilty
the legend.
where I go.
I've heard the legend.
I'm like, why is MFer invisible? I'm not trying to not be able to see the guy I'm playing. Like, what kind of fighting game is that? But all right, failed to see. Are we going to a third character potentially, or is May still the answer? Let's see. May. Okay, cool. You know what? I fully agree. I think the May is definitely there. They seem very confident in a lot of the button presses. Then the biggest thing is just some of the routing choices. I think need to be cleaned up a little bit. Other than that, like definitely capable of taking this to a game 5. So going up for game 4.
If you're gonna get a few, so if you're down and you need to bring it back, there's way worse characters than May to be playing because you really just need a couple of situations to go your way. And suddenly Chipp is like in pieces all over the ground and you're laughing holding a giant anchor. So we gotta believe.
There you go. And there's Stun Dipper at home then too from
This is
May
not
as well.
a button check.
Oh!
This is gameplay. This is the academy.
Overhead RC.
This is for graduation. Well,
great route.
This is the road to graduation.
Yeah, Viper's looking real clean right now. I gotta say, he's being very confident.
There we go. There's the May Dippers. 2 in a row is perhaps over-egging the pudding, but.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and it feels like Viper's just kind of able to really just kind of do whatever they want, and very much like you need to stop Chipp as the opponent very often, right? Chipp's gonna get to do his stuff against you, and if you can answer and stop. Wow, wait, hold on, great route so far. 3 hits and that was half his life bar. That's incredible. Where's the flex shield?
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, Super should be a break. Let's go, fails. Nice, great stuff.
Just need a couple situations to go your way.
So good. Here we go. Round 3 of it's game 4.
Maybe a little more 2S on the grounded approaches from the May would be good. That's a heck of a button to represent in neutral to hold your space.
Another DP clash cancel.
Yeah. The deflect shield to keep. Okay, out of the corner. Nice 6P.
Love that 6P to stop him. Oh, we ran up.
Okay, but this is looking rough.
100-meter Chipp. You can do whatever you want.
Okay,
basically.
YRC. Still 100 meter on Chipp. No wake up anything though. All right, that.
Okay. Proper routing will do this.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's take them out of the air there. So let's see what we represent here going into game 1.
Yeah. Does 37 Rats ever try to play zoning style? Because I feel like one of the things that like can make Johnny unhappy, and it's not like it's a matchup with slow-moving projectiles you can just slice out of the air easily. But one of the things that can make Johnny unhappy is projectiles that you can spam in neutral here.
Right. I feel like they definitely represent it, but being able to like actively make the decision to adjust your pressure to do it more often, I would say it's may not there. But great reversal throw on wake up there, having the health to be able to RPS more and those kind of situations really good for a character like Bedman. Great wall stick too. Titan Rats really showing they have such a confidence in their routing options. BRC forward to catch the jump.
Okay.
Stuff representing Guard Crush Gaming.
Looking for the burst, but didn't wait long enough.
Oh,
jumps
over the card. Good stuff.
This should
proper route should kill. Oh, not quite.
Oh. We were both.
Man, the 5%. Take off 5% from the top 5 characters, and this game will be so much better. I promise you, Arxis. Please, if you're listening, like just a little shave off the top, you know, just a little haircut, if you would. But good stuff there from Rats, taking that first
Got
round
some cheering
here.
for Rats in the chat. Got Maddie saying that they're cutting her into slices tomorrow. Hi, Maddie. How's it going?
Whoa! That JS.
That was crazy.
And automatically side switching for the route too is impressive here. But when we're talking about terrible court tradition, we do have meter to fight out. There it is, YRC. So get off.
YRC back.
Immediately back.
Deflect shield back. Let's just keep spending resources. What could go wrong?
Absolutely. Like, I'm not trying to block in this game. I didn't pay $60 to block. Go guard crush. We all sit there.
2P link.
Ooh, overhead. Take that in. Same side again for safe jump. DRC caught. Fortunately, won't quite kill because of scaling. Good deflection to get out. Great jump out too as well. 6K catching.
So what I will say about Muffinkiller is that I've been braced to say, oh no, I'm minus 15 for all of both sets we've seen Muffinkiller in, and I've never gotten to say it. There's not a lot of like raw Mistfinder in neutral here with no card to back it up.
Yeah. Which I wonder if it's maybe like a situation where they just don't find themselves wanting to do that very often, or maybe they play somebody who doesn't let them do that very often. A lot of times when you kind of keep yourself in a certain training environment, you build habits based on your partners, not so much maybe what you should do in a situation, right? So I think that's something that I wonder if that is a factor going in, but still once again, you're playing Johnny Guilty Gear. I mean, this character has a lot. Does he have it all? No, I think no character truly has everything, but let's see if they can go ahead and use those tools to be a little bit better piloted for game 2 here. But so far, we are in the corner against Bedman.
Yeah,
place
in
nobody
the corner
wants
against
to be.
Bedman is not a fun time. You're like getting hit with the chair legs. You're getting hit with the saw blades. It's just very not a lot of soft
time. Oh, and a minute 6K out. It says, "Make it real, buddy." Here we go. Great close slash starter. This should be a wall break if they want it. Absolutely. Rip it. And that was great. Basically, Rats got no value out of their install. So they spent 50 meter to get put through the wall. It's a Kai DI moment. So go. Oh, and there is the overhead. Gotta represent it. Another one.
Back to back initial carvings. We're on 2 J's so far. Can we get a third one? And then we gotta yell, "Where's Spider-Man?" Bring me his photos.
No.
Not quite.
Not
Only
sure what we got
2
hit
days
by there, but
for the Daily Bugle that day.
Where's Jameson?
Where is Jameson? J. Jonah Jameson. Bring me Spider-Man. Anyway, running
Bring
card
me
push
Johnny
in
with
the
5% less HP. That's...
All right, how do you feel about this as a proposal? We add 1 Kai's worth of health to every character.
I'm in. Wait.
It's more benefit to the low health characters and less benefit to the high health characters.
No, I don't need Chipp and Millia living any longer than they already do. I'm gonna be real. So.
That's real.
Oh, just like that. Hey, Muffin answering back, baby. Great start. Going here into our first set of top 8 on our winner side. So Rats taking a pretty like standing good game 1, but Muffin here just kind of answering back like it's strong as well. Like we have 2 people who are clearly very confident in their character and a lot of their options then. So really great stuff back and forth, I have to say. So let's see if Rats is ready to answer back. If we're ready typing out F Johnny in the chat kind of thing, however we're feeling in the moment, let it out, right? Shake those fingers. Get back right into it here. You definitely shown that you can take a game. I'm sure we can take more. So, game 3. See how our players adjust.
You just heard some anti-Millia propaganda. You heard it here first. No, Sorrel. Well, I won't talk about trying to rebalance.
Yeah, let's try to stick to the characters we see on our screen right now.
Yeah.
So, going forward there, got bursted off, sweaty by Rat.
A little bit of zoning there. Tried to shoot a couple times.
Didn't hit the card though. Oh my God, close touch anti-air. Not what you want to be hearing. Oh God, great route.
God save the queen, so.
No combo though, unfortunately. Anti-air misfire. Misfire. I respect it, honestly, Muffin. Good stuff there. With the lows, vault deal. So good. Great reversal throw out. Find the spot out. Back throw incident. Hero place to be. Let's see if we do break the wall, unfortunately. Split reach. Let's go. Beautiful. Good stuff. Then hard knockdown. Safe drill ender. I definitely don't. Oh, we tried to throw, but was a little too close in the moment. Oh, there it is. Vault deal. We've all been there. Vault deal PRC.
Okay. let's see what we got. No pickup on that. No safe jump. Oh, big plus bomb head though, and that'll do it.
Yeah, fight out from guard crush is, and everyone's guard crushes are a little bit different too, in some of the way the frame data works out, and so like really like understanding when you're allowed to RPS with your situations there is definitely a tall order when you're learning this game. So really tough stuff. Then find a way out. Good stuff.
All the rats in chat. Big fan of the rats in chat. We got a lot of rats in chat right now. Let's go, rats.
A bunch of rats enjoyers, then. We love that here. Go. More players kind of playing at the half screen. Johnny does find a hard knockdown in. Deals card into nothing. Wow, so much rep from both players here. Got another deal. Crush time. Okay, lows. If I can get underneath, though. Oh, wow. The ERC to kind of get some most extra frames, but once unfortunately now we're being soft knocked down. Great overhead blocks. Like Rats has been able to get no value of the overhead in a lot of the set here, but still does end up getting that game.
Yeah, the only one that's been hitting is the multi-hitting one. Yeah. Where it's hard to tell how many times you got to block it. So, Rat Army uniting in the chat right now.
At this point, there has to be definitely more than 37 rats between here and the chat. I think
it's not 37 rats, so it could be any other number of rats, or maybe there really aren't any rats at all.
Ooh. All right, now we're getting a little spatial with our.
What if the true rats are the rats we made along the way?
You're spitting, man. All right, Muffin, what you got for us on game 4? I know you're ready to swing that sword. Let me hear some misfire. Let me hear some Cell VO in my eardrums. All right. I mean, the Japanese voice actor for Johnny is also Cell's Japanese voice actor. So there. Ooh, a little burst bait moment. Great hold from Rats.
Good
These gamers
hold,
are gaming. Incredible stuff there. Great burst out.
Yeah, that 2S air dare was going to be big.
Yes.
Install. Let's go. What do you got? Nice. All right, this will do a super knockdown, even though it was just a special move. Oh, good super.
They're trying to do maybe like a 2K poke there or something, but end up getting caught by the super on wake up.
There are some really nasty setups after that wall break there, but the super cuts through this kind of piece. All right.
Oh, close dash anti-air, our beloved.
Oh,
no full pickup though. Oh. There it is.
There it is. 37 rats taking it.
Play lame. Throw out those fireballs, you know?
Yeah. Gotta do it. Oh, what? I wonder if that was like God tier or misinput.
Fortunately, to get a pickup off the counter hit from Mistfinder. Oh,
you have been struck at 100% risk. And then you
do clear it with bursting, which is nice at least. But yeah, unfortunately into the burst bait. Unironically, you like live because of that situation. Like it could have been a lot worse, which is really interesting. But reversal throw. Wow, we are represented at this point there. Oh, and so many overheads come in from that JH from Bedman. Go. Special starter then. Oh gosh, we are stuck right now trying to fight out. Good YRC. We'll also stop the error code as well. Play rats. Oh, underneath and a close slash? I would have never guessed what would have hit there. That was crazy.
Round 3, resources pretty even. Let's see what we got. Johnny's going forward. Got Bedman in the corner. Resetting with Ensenga. Counter hit close slash. Doesn't go for a wall break. Wall flat now. Wall break with Ensenga. We got nearly 100 meter Johnny in positive. Okay. Blocks card super, deals with a whiff misfinder. Oh, doesn't quite get the throw. We're drilling. We're jumping and we're drilling. This is what I love to see. Make Johnny come to you in the air.
Yeah, and I'm really like what I'm seeing with Rats, like really adjusting to doing a lot more like air approach corner pressure. Like you don't always have to run at Johnny, right? Like it
Yeah,
very
but this
much
is still one more touch, and we're going to game 5. Or can Rats?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Mistu Fainu.
That's right.
Sometimes you gotta let it rip. So
Shout
great
out
stuff.
to Ethaman2 in the chat declaring that Rats are less than 37, and 37 is less than Rats, but Rats are not equal to 37. That's correct. There are Rats on all sides of 37. Every other number is Rats. 37, that's not Rats.
And this is definitely the first game 5 we are gonna see today. So this is pretty darn exciting to see. Both of our players have been swinging at each other back and forth here, and I imagine this is a matchup that Bed players probably don't like for some reasons. I'm sure most people don't like fighting Bedman for certain reasons. So I do wonder like where the chips will truly fall here. If our players will adjust, they play a little bit more scared, if we're a little bit less to press on our turn, because we're just like we don't want to get counter hit by the wrong choice, right? So let's see how we adjust going into start of our game 5. Once again, just the passing 2 shifts from 5K and 2K happens again.
Sometimes
the wall break and positive
on game 5 though, and pressing on Ensenga might be a sign of going ham on game 5. It's too early to tell though.
Oh, anti-air misfighter. Good stuff, honestly. Here we go. Oh, we get a full pickup off that close slash from the air, too. Good stuff from Rats, showing that they're very confident in their routes. Oh, but just get hit by the card pop.
Watch your toes.
And Muffin is so close to blocking the right amount of these overheads, but then they always get clipped by the last
all the
one.
way to the corner.
It can be tough.
Explosion pressure.
I thought Beyblade perfectly ended for them to do super there.
Beyblade let it rip.
Great YRC. Honestly, okay. I don't hate it. Keep him in the corner if you really want it. But unfortunately, you spent that burst into losing the round. Now, an incredibly advantageous spot for Rats.
Muffinkiller in a rough spot here. 37 Rats. Well, sorry, not 37 Rats. Rats of greater or less than 37 could take this one. Let's see what we got. Nasty corner pressure, wall break, no super, but got meter BRC forward. Yeah, oh, but it's the far slash still hits you. I wonder what we press. Yeah. All right, looping around, carrying to the corner.
RC should do this.
RC, yep.
Ooh, there you go. Great stuff to not 37 Rats there, I must say. There we go. Viper on the chip. Lime Apple on the Geo. Other winners semifinals match of the Jeekly had to be number 17. So far, good pressure. We already have Geo boxing in her opponent, a place she definitely wants to be. Trying to get some space, be able to anti her. Unfortunately, was not quite ready for that jump in. Both players holding burst so far. Ooh, unfortunate no pickup off of the 6P. Geo routes off 6P necessarily aren't the best. A lot of times you're taking like normal hit, counter hit, even just to like dash or meaty drill potentially then. Unfortunately against the P character, not the best do. But we're gonna hold on to burst here.
Hold the burst for round 2.
Yeah, I honestly don't hate that. With such low life at that point, it's not the worst decision. So
it's
see,
yeah.
Spend it. Ooh, could have been a wild assault route there, but it could be tough to see the spot. Great delay into the low for 2S.
All right, there's the burst.
Oh, and there it is.
An immediate pickup into the stable routing, into the wall break. Everything on Geo's side right now. Okay, Chipp builds 50 first, though. We have a chance here.
What a 2K check. Great stuff. Not letting that fireball reset go through. Go 6H for him. The overhead. Great block.
Good block on the overhead. I feel like that YRC could maybe have been baited, but it wasn't. So.
Yeah, and just like that, Lime taking a pretty confident game 1, honestly. Had a couple, spooky burst interactions as well, but there's so much there. Like, Chipp, when you're at this, like, low life bar...
Yeah, that could have been a bait on that because of the RC. I don't know. Maybe just not holding back in that moment.
Yeah. And a lot of times, you know,
It's easy to
remembering
do.
all of your pauses and moments where you're allowed
Yep.
to do less in the moment when you're in these
Yep.
pressure situations, you'll finally go, oh, I could have like done the thing I normally do when I'm just chilling playing tower, or, you know, or I'm game 30 in my friend's casual game, right? So it's very,
Maddie
very
in the
different in
chat
the
trying to ask me if I could beat the Sun in a fight. Maddie, we're not even close to in the same weight class. I don't know what to tell you. The Sun would destroy me.
Once again, Lime finds himself pushing their opponent to the corner. They seem really good at boxing in with Geo. You'd be really confident in doing just like that. Viper should get the right. Okay, good enough. Hey, good enough route. Positive bonus. Exactly where you want to be at the start of this game 2 here. Once again, Lime Anji back. Oh, big 5H counter hit. Great burst out. We are not taking that damage, but unfortunately, a good route. Chipp could die. Oh, unfortunately, the gravity scaling got a little too heavy for the pickup. Great block.
No overhead that time. Nice.
Yeah. Great
Resets
2K
on the
checks
low.
again. Lime seems really confident in a lot of their, like, I'm going to bar it with these check options there. So really need to
Lime has
represent
looked
those.
really complete in the games we've seen Lime in.
Great 6B.
Also, lime apple sounds delicious. I'm a big fan of the concept. I would take a tall glass of lime appleade right now.
Uh-oh. And you get the wall bounce then. If you get hit in the air by drill kick, you are taking a lot of damage. So good route there from Lime. Potentially trying to do a full combo, maybe even a burst bait there, but wasn't given. Now it's Viper's turn.
Lime apple won a shirt and might be wearing it at this moment, for all we know.
They might have the Jeekly shirt power up
merchandise buff.
Clean. But just as we're talking, our players are back and we are gaming here. Getting into our game 3.
Let's see if Viper can carry this momentum all the way to a game. They've had really good moments all set, but Lime Apple's just been cleaning it up. All right, the overhead
double
hits.
overhead send. I love that. I love that. It is like Lime has shown really good Abare for the low opportunity situation things. So like say, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing overheads until you show me you do have this figured out now. So just like that, boom! What an answer by Viper for round 1 here, game 3.
Let's go, Mango. All right, so this is looking a little bit unstoppable. The burst is out, but like we're already back to the corner. Got more counter hits. Just really changing up the pace, letting it rip here.
Yeah, wow. Viper, as soon as our game started, our game 3 is done. That was crazy. It's like even that few seconds of getting kind of reset themselves a little bit, whether they wanted it or not, in a way, like a lot of times taking that break, taking that breath. You don't have to rush into the next game if you don't want to, right? You are allowed 30 seconds, a minute, go back to character select, if you will. It is not a unreliable thing. So really, really impressive from Viper so far. And they were showing a lot of good things in those previous games, right? So to see them take a game finally could be another game 5.
Really
if they pull it off
changed the tempo of neutral. Okay.
Exactly.
There was a lot of respectful walking around in the earlier games, and that game was just running down. All right,
both players spending burst now. 6P once again.
Ooh,
great side switch.
RC and
I feel you, Geo player. Sometimes the gravity is your worst friend. Oh, wow. 5K check into throw is so good. Great pressure so far from Lime. They're looking so strong here in this game 4. My goodness. Good 2P mash.
Yeah. Looking like not wanting to see a repeat of last game. All right. Oh, the whiff punish, but no. Okay, so this is looking more like games 1 and 2 to me. Just compact, clean, consistent. Oh, there, beautiful burst bait. That's gonna do it. Damn. It's true.
Chartreuse on the Ramlethal. Koka on the King. Leo Whitefang. Off to a great start. Ready against the back turn pressure.
We've seen 5 characters from the 2 players on screen in this bracket so far.
Love that.
So I wonder if we'll see a few swaps during this set.
Great burst back, and no swords right now, so Ram is quote-unquote spent her resource for a bit. Does get it back just by existing, though, so too hard for her to there. Sword 1 back, sword 2. Now we get access to our long normals again. Guard Crush pressure, everyone's favorite. Guilty Gear Guard Crush. Oh, good DP through.
Good DP through, yeah.
Very good stuff, Koka. All right. Swinging back.
Okay, so Ram has one sword. Can you tell if it's the S sword or the H sword? Are you on that level? I'm not.
If I've watched the sword, I've blocked the first one, then I know. But if I don't remember the one that was thrown, then 100% I always get it wrong. So.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I just remember. So.
Oh yeah, good crossover. That is
setup.
such a new
I don't think
feature.
anybody blocks that.
No, it's so hard. It's the same thing as Millia's like left-right disc thing, right? Realistically, where like you don't really know because you don't know what frame you're actually on when the thing becomes active versus when the side switch happens. It's so good combo routing by Koka. Unfortunately, did not get
not quite.
Hard part knocked down. And we're gonna get a full pickup off of this. Oh, good dash cancel route. Attempted to get on side switch, but didn't fully get it. But honestly, it doesn't matter. Corner to corner. Ram is so blessed in this game with her routes.
That's true.
Good 2K fight out. YRC off. Back turn time. It's game time, baby.
Overhead.
Turn again. S poking. Oh, boot scoot. Oh, almost actually potentially had a cancel on the stance to block it there. Great YRC off. So I'm not dealing with this guard crush. Here we go. Oh gosh, the BTKs.
The endless 2Ks into the command grab.
I love that. I love that. Incredibly good stuff. Because that's the thing where, like, depending on if you actually hit them versus them blocking, your timing is going to have to be a little bit different on if that command grab is going to work or not. So it was just like the right delay came out or what, but really good stuff from Koka there. Like, you could just tell she was very uncomfortable with, like, okay, maybe I should go back to a down block. But as soon as I go down to a down block, now I get command grab. It's just, yeah, your brain's trying to deal with that stack. So great stuff, Koka, for that game one take. DP out, absolutely. Yeah. Get off me, he says. I'm the king.
Leo, back turn pressure in the corner, and we start with the command grab enjoyer. It's interesting how much damage throws do to the wall.
A lot. Really a lot.
They really don't want you looping throw pressure in the corner.
Yeah. Man, Leo back turn dashing is it's something. It's something, all right.
All right, Chartreuse gets the starter this time, carrying towards the corner with a Rekka, Rock Oki, not far enough out to keep from getting clipped by that flash kick, but still going back to the good corner pressure situation.
Oh, that could have actually been
Koka has to burst.
Burst back, saying, I want my turn back. Oh, if they didn't get hit by the JH, that would have been so good too. Great. I love the safe jump option. They've shown you a lot of DPs. Oh no! Whip throw to throw. Oh no.
One time, Anchored Prince and I asked Jeek how good Leo JH was, and Jeek was like, I don't think it's that good, and we both immediately started talking over Jeek on stream, telling Jeek, that button's goated, what are you talking about?
Ain't no way you're gonna drag the man running the tournament right now. Like, that's... My goodness. Jeek, it wasn't me, Ado's the one who said that.
The lion doesn't give a fuck about your pokes, says Maddie. Yeah, that's about right.
That's the king right there. You know?
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So Koka honestly looking really good on this Leo. Leo feeling like the right choice. Obviously, you can only switch in tournament format once you've lost a game. But man, Koka just feels so confident. I like Chartreuse sticking with the Ram. Probably a better matchup than Kai and DeLeo is for some of the spots, but we'll have to see what their round choices are. Koka holding on to it.
All right, gets the wall break. Okay. We've had a lot of combos ending just short of the corner. So this is a big momentum play here for this set.
Ooh, run up parry. I respect it, honestly.
Against Ram, absolutely. Against a lot of characters.
Hard knockdown.
Super? No?
2P checking. Good stuff.
That time, super. We get the side swap? No, but we can probably...
Ooh, well,
reset into a safe jump is pretty good. Yeah. I think there probably would have been too much gravity to carry to the corner.
Oh my god, he's dancing.
Oh, the super connect, so that's going to do it. We're going to round 2. Koka is on set point. Round start 2D, you love to see it. That's where championships are made. Fling your body off the ground as a low.
God, god, that damage is so up there too. Hoka looking so ready for this set right now.
The booms are coming out. We haven't
playing the
seen a lot
fireball
of
game.
those this set.
Ooh, making them wiggle. Oh, go for some. Okay, I respect that. Yep, we were very mindful.
Okay, if the JH goes the wrong way that time, look, it can't solve all the problems.
The third record hit, unfortunately. That's fine. We're in a good spot still. The YRC's off. Yeah, and
YRC cross up, 2K.
Oh,
what a throw.
This all DP2.
Let's it rip.
Oh my god.
Bursts.
Oh
and
my god.
Once again,
it's...
keep adding new lines. When it launched, a lot of them were kind of samey or not character specific, but they're really fleshing it out as they go.
Wow, great route for Arashi already. My goodness, showing a lot of confidence in Kai's choices here. Kai has some great combo ability in this season as well. Picking the right stuff for the routes is definitely a challenge sometimes for sure, but great showing here. You get a burst down for you, but they're at 100 meter already because of that positive that they had. Deku bursts him back. Oh, and DP off me says, you better not start. 5H anti-air. Oh my gosh, we're about to explode. But luckily, they won't be able to build meter to do a hard knockdown. Don't even break the wall, though.
The wall break. Again? How does that wall still have health?
That's the toughest wall I've seen yet. Whoa,
yeah.
We are running up. My goodness, send it. Arashi is finding these spots to
These
DP
DPs are crazy, yeah.
Go. Charge fireball then. Put stock on there. Here we are. Reshocked again. You're stuck in there. We're getting boxed in by Kai. Oh my gosh, we have the route figured out. Perfect. Super wall break. Absolutely, absolutely. Usually the Sacred Edge is the one chosen for Shocksei at this point, but you know what? That's why we're getting the hard knockdown, right? Your pressure is so much easier to represent that. What an
nice
air
throw. Wow.
Wow, Arashi's looking really, really
Arashi
confident.
with the sun, go take a nap, then get up and do your homework air throw right there, man. Just like scooping him right into bed.
Incredible sort of stuff. And Deko had some moments where they definitely found some good spots to start swinging there too, but it felt like anytime they got their pressure going, Arashi just definitely found those DP spots for it there. It's very, very, very hard to establish in the matchup sometimes, but because you know, if you don't make your opponent stop DPing, you don't make them regret pressing that input, they'll keep doing it. They'll keep doing it. So see how Deko is dust for this game 2 here.
Kai JS. They were in sync in neutral there, both moving forward and pressing at the same time. A bunch of trades. Again there, like, both trying to get the air-to-air. Sin wins out. Pushes the corner. Nice IB.
Oh,
pick it up, but // closes it out. This is some good Kai gameplay. And good Sin gameplay too, but thus far the father diff is showing through.
I'll try to run up throw there, I believe. Oh, are we ready for it?
Oh,
we're looking. But no wall stick though. There's our first DB from Sin. Good stuff. Trying to Rashi like, I got one of those too, buddy. It ain't just you. Uh-oh. We spent 50 and win, 50 and lose. What's it going to be, chat? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, well, the classic.
Oh, wow.
We've all been there. Oh, wait, hold on!
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold the phone.
Holding.
Oh, there we
you
go.
gotta,
Okay,
if you're gonna be
Anyway.
a dragon install, you gotta abuse the overpowered fireballs. You can't just always run it. You gotta hold it down with the huge
Wow,
multi-hitting
Rashi
runs.
really has that JH
Yeah.
route like on deck.
Yeah.
Very incredible stuff. Elkot's such a good stun dipper. Everyone's stun dipper is better than Kai's at this point, unfortunately. So, you know, he did his best to pass it on. Oh, here we go. Oh, big route. Okay, great. Burst off right away. Get burst to at least make it cancelable. We're just trying my way in. 5 peak counter. It went into 5H. That's actually pretty impressive, that route. Oh, we just got, and this is I'm talking shit about stun dipper. It does clip out our bone here. Backdash gets caught, but no more combo off of DP anymore. There we go. Finish your food, Deku. And just like that, 1-1 apiece. I love to see it. You know, obviously 3-0s happen. We've all been there on both sides, but nothing better than seeing both of our players just absolutely swinging, bringing their best here, not only their routes and their choices, but like you start to feel that pressure building, right? If you feel really confident in that first game, that second game, all of a sudden you lose that next one, you go, wait a second, do I actually have this figured out? You know, you start second guessing yourself, you start walking back on things. But let's see if Arashi starts to feel that pressure, if they just get right back on that horse and go again. So counter hit moment.
Yeah,
The corner burst off out of the way, absolutely. Don't give them any more.
Yeah, this does feel a little bit like the game plan that was running smoothly for game 1 is not finding purchase the same way. There's some adaptations Deku has made in neutral that are really good. Those JSs aren't finding the mark as much anymore. We'll see if Arashi can switch into a different gear.
Yeah, it can always be, you know, tough to like, something works for a while, and as soon as you feel it not work, you sometimes default to like just stopping doing the thing, right? But
yeah,
you have to return to your plans at some point, right? Having things to switch is very important. So it's good to see both our players adjusting a lot here. A lot more slower options. They're not trying to rush in.
Too, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what a 5P anti-air.
That was that 5P is so good for that.
It's so insane. What a tool. Go dash. Okay. Self-step dash. We throw him out the corner.
You know, we haven't seen any DPs since game 1 from, unless I'm planking, from the Kai player.
Not from Arashi, at least in this game so far. So, let's see if they represent at some point here. Wire yourself off to get back out.
Wire speed, TP, okay.
Ooh, Deku, you better hope you win this one. That's the confident burst. Oh, we're feeling heroic. Oh, and catch the fireball on the way down, unfortunately.
And now all the resources are on Kai's side. Maybe somebody should have done their math homework. Who can say?
Okay. Here we go. Another great route. Arashi showing that they have this one figured out. It's like, this ain't my first rodeo. Positive bonus already. They'll have 50 in no time here. Next hit is basically a full route. They should fully take if they can. Okay. Could be a lot worse. Honestly, 6P started not the best you wanted, but it's okay. Run up. Option here. Oh,
that's not gonna do it. Yeah, you can't YRC there. We've all been there.
Yeah. Wow, Arashi just having an absolutely like super one-sided round 3 of this game 3. So
yep.
Let's see if Deku can bounce back as well. You know, Arashi took game 1, Deku game 2, Arashi back on game 3. I do wonder if Deku can, you know, kind of look within as well, do the same thing that Arashi clearly did in between their last game and just go, hey, I knew what was working. I need to find ways to get my pressure started then. You know, maybe I'm not dealing with any of these DPs anymore. I should be as afraid of those. Let's see how they adjust. Oh my god,
big counter hit to start the round. That was going to be a nasty route.
Oh no, we ran right into the JS. Yeah, like you gotta be careful with air to airing. Yeah, when you burst, right, you choose to immediately air, like air to air.
That is still, when you have meter, the best stun dipper in the game. Don't lie. That 4-frame or whatever startup on Kai's stun dipper, damn. He is moving fast.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Unika's being safe, also pretty good.
Yeah, not to spend meter on something that is normally incredibly unsafe is something else. So, but enough about Unika. Her true fan members are the ones tussling right now. Here we go. Burst themselves off here. Arashi trying to push themselves out of the corner. Deku up a little bit of space though, so we're kind of back to neutral start at this point. Another great DP. Arashi has found their DP option
we're DPing right back. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Dragon install in neutral.
Will this clip? It will clip. I was like, yeah, it's my clip actually. What a moment there.
6Ping through the fireballs is a good choice, but it's... Oh, wait, hang on.
Proper route should kill Kai here.
Oh no, pick up on the tumble.
Oh,
all right, but we're just close slashing again. That's brave. All right. Round 3.
Ooh, good JK.
Air-to-air pickup into a really good route to the corner, but didn't quite finish it. Counter hit 5K. DP loop in the corner. That'll wall break.
New Kai routes are so sick.
Did we spend the shock state? We spent this. No, we still had it. Okay. The dire cloud
they end up breaking with dire cloud. Yeah. So. Oh. That missed run up throw is enough to do it.
That will do it. I was about to mention Leo JH again, and now I can't. Brutal.
Whoa!
Wow! Double 6P round start. Okay.
We're gaming.
Is Axel like Johnny doesn't really have bad matchups, but is Axel like one of Johnny's less good matchups maybe? Or is this just like we wanted to play Axel right now?
It could be like a confidence thing or maybe a character thing. You know, maybe they were an Axel player and have moved out to other characters. So like, you know, returning to comfort is always good. There's some things I imagine Johnny, when he is sitting at that like half screen spot where Axel's like, able to challenge some of his like choices other characters can't. So
Axel
I can definitely see it.
Can play. I guess maybe also you get the punish misfinder, right? Mm-hmm. Axel probably has something that reaches in 15 frames. You probably get to do something with it. So. It's not awful.
And playing a character that can get a win condition off of bursting is always a good thing. But as we all know it, zoners definitely aren't, on average, the high tiers in this game, right? So it can be a little bit challenging to get people to respect you enough to be able to do it long enough. But it doesn't mean they're any slouch, right? We've all been hit by some Axel bomber loops and go, wait, where'd my health bar go? So, push so far, jumps out of the command grab again. Not quite any value off that yet, but have to do what Johnny's in. No wall stick. Uh-oh, terrible spot to be. Good 2P checks. Oh my gosh, our health bar. It's blinking. Boo-boo, boo-boo, boo-boo. Okay, back to full screen. Is where Axel wants to be.
Okay, nice.
I love the attempt to fight Axel back, but could jump up by Koka. RC route. You know what we do here? We could kill. Oh no, we did the charged one. Unfortunately, that was side.
We got 100 meter for Koka. We're gonna see. Okay, does this reach?
Oh
no, not quite.
And no RC cancel off of the recovery too. Unfortunate, but you know, Koka honestly like showed they had a little bit of confidence at boxing Johnny a little bit then, but it's so tough to fight Johnny back without specific correct answers. Like if you feel like I'm gonna try something, if that try does not work, it's gonna feel rough. He is a character he's a character that requires very specific answers, and every character usually has them, but man, oh man, is it tough to do in the moment. So I wonder if we'll see a swap to one of our other characters here, and there's the king, baby, just like that. You know, we are back to it. I do hear through the grapevine that Johnny players do not like this matchup then, but I think all the top 5 characters complain about each other very often, right?
That's pretty real.
Right, yeah. So it's one of those things where, like, you know, who really knows at this level, but excited to see how we adjust with the Leo now instead. Having access to that DP will help in some of the spots when they get closer for pressure. So far, guard crush then. A lot of free deals. Oh, and find our right moment there.
And
Muffin's looking so strong right now.
I believe in Leo. If there's a character who can do it from pretty much any situation, it's Leo. Round start 2D. Oh, I think it didn't work. Does Johnny 2S hit Leo 2D? Do you know?
It could be an active frame thing where it has the ability to potentially. So.
There's the JH again. All right, let's see.
Back turn time. Tons of BTKs. Absolutely. If they are not FCDing you away, like, just stay there. Just hang out. Have a time of your life.
Leo's legs go up to there.
There we go. Oh, and I gotta say, Muffin is really confident with the amount of these like free card tosses we're getting in neutral here.
Really brutal, oppressive neutral, yeah.
Oh, good back throw, absolutely. Okay, now it's party time. Oh, we wanted
the command grab, but unfortunately,
we wanted it. Oh,
okay, wait, hang on, DP again. If your first DP whiffs and they don't punish it,
good jump out, absolutely. Make them work for it. We're staying a back turn for this. Oh my God, double parry, absolutely. You know what? Don't listen to me. Do what works for you. Good stuff. That was great. Okay, get a free back turn here. How are we going to use it then? One of the best anti-airs in the game in back turn P.
JD.
Oh yeah, and it is
Nice
so
pickup.
scary to press above back turn Leo, as much as it feels like it
but-
wouldn't be. Hard knockdown, party time. What's it gonna be? Okay, wire sees him off. Oh, it just says here, eat this super real quick, bro. Perfect, great answer back by Koka. I love the switch to Leo. Then I'm feeling like confidence that's coming from both.
We got a set here.
And the HP they have. We have a set.
Yeah, so what does the super actually hit? We got the YRC and then it's dash up.
I think it
it
might have been a
maybe?
6K after the YRC.
6K? Okay, yeah.
It might have been 6K if I remember correctly. Maybe we'll see it
Squinting my eyes as though I'll be able to see more frames that way.
Yep, it was 6K.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Game 3, Koka with a great answer back. We love to see this in our top 8. Both of our players swinging back and forth. Oh, 2D, the beloved. Great route choice after as well. Damn, Koka, I see you.
Oh. Not a lot of guard point stance so far this set. I wonder if Johnny just has a way to blow it up. I know it's very useful in neutral against Soul.
I mean, 2S and 2D are both, they can easily reach under it. So I can imagine the frustration of trying to use that option a little more often. Oh gosh, and there it is, misfire in the low. Tried to burst bait, but still gets a wall stick. Really added to the super. And Muffin really showing a very, very well-rounded. And that actually killed. I did not think that was going to kill.
There must have been some risk in the equation there.
Yeah. Wow, incredible. All right, here we go. Oh gosh, big
Senga
starter.
Counter hit.
Burst. There it is.
Okay.
There we are. There's some guard stance.
Yeah, can't always go first at every range with every kind of button, Johnny.
They'll show you.
He probably will.
Yeah. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, no combo though. Wall stick. We get super. Awesome. I love that. You know what, Koka? You can tell they were just looking for the wall stick into super by the slow normal choices. I really like that. That was so good. That was comfortability and not knowing what the exact thing to do, but the right thing to do.
Round 3 slight resource edge for Muffinator. Gets the first hit, gets the first 2 hits, and this one we're gonna spend that little bit of burst advantage to get the corner situation into card pressure, catching with the lows, wall break super. It's looking tough for Koka. Let's see what we get here.
Guard Crush Gaming.
More deals. Okay.
There's that stutter step, man. Like it was a constant wave of card toss, right? A lot of like card toss reset, which is fine, right? Like a lot of guys are allowed to do that, but then finally, like Koka finally gets some confidence, potentially like do something else. Oh, I'm gonna get card tossed again, and then that's when that stutter dash comes in.
Yep.
Man,
just the
dance cancel dashing with this character, you must feel so many dopamine hits when you can do whatever you want after. Like
it's very much the Bleach flash step. Like suddenly they're behind you.
The dopamine dispenser. Crazy stuff here. All right, so game 4. Let's see if Koka can take us to a game 5. The Leo's shown that they can definitely work. So we got here a little back off fireball. JH. Plus enough to keep going. Oh, back turn time, baby. Why you pressing above me? Oh, 5. Such a good 5P anti-air. Oh my gosh, jump in JH, but no full combo. It's okay. And there's that low poke, right? 2S, 2D. Both these tools so good at challenging that guard point stance. Great throw tech by her, but wow, good stuff, guys. Go, we're gonna anti-air, yes, 6E, cards there for universal out. Oh my goodness, that is the DP privilege right there.
Yep.
Back turn time, back turn
K happening, back turn P happening.
Super cancel,
and
yes.
The super, not quite. But we get the knockdown, and one more hit'll do it. Oh, nice deflect shield, actually.
They just held their spot there again for Misfire. I loved that from Muffin so far.
You know, it's
good jump out. Oh, Muffin is. Form is like, why have you left the corner again? What the heck? He's just like, stay on the ground, man. He says, no way,
nice
I'm the king, baby.
Wild assault pressure.
I love that.
Nice.
Feeling the corner. We were feeling like Leia wasn't opening people up.
Oh, there it is.
To the corner. Oh, and Koka is answered back so strong in this game 4.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Get a full combo off this.
Wall break.
Game 5. 5! Game 5!
With a perfect.
Oh.
All right.
I love when players show us, right? Like not letting their mental get the best of these drops and these situations. Then just you still have more games. You still have more games, right? Like it is not over until you're literally out of the tournament. Like it is, it's just such good stuff here, and I love that you see this back and forth resiliency. You see our players adjusting. We saw RC cancels to not get anti-aired. Like these people that we've woken up, guys. We're really showing what we got right now. I love to see it. So. All right, I do want to say so far it's been back and forth every game so far. Will Muffin take it based on the order, or will Koka show us that they have it all figured out now? Oh my gosh, we are stuck. We are so stuck.
Yeah.
Let us out. He's like, let me out!
Yeah, for a second when the 2Ks didn't quite wall splat the first time, I thought that maybe Muffinkiller was going to turn it around in the corner, but looking yeah, there's the OTG.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow, Koka is just locked in. Yeah, locked in with this Leo right now. Very, very impressive. They feel very confident running offense and defense with backburn, which is a really tough thing to do for a lot of players.
Yeah.
Back-to-back command throws. Give me a third.
We are fucking dunking.
Okay. Honestly, I would love to see a third one. It would have been the wrong choice, but yeah. Oh, 5P, so good checking there, honestly. And there's jump in!
Wow. 3 perfect rounds in a row. Damn.
Incredible.
A little bit of driftiness, but maybe it's just on my end. I don't know. Does it look good to you?
It does not.
Yeah, okay. Oh wait, hang on. It's catching up. Maybe once it catches up, it'll be fine.
There we go.
Oh, I heard a counter hit that didn't happen. Okay, here we are. Kai is in the corner. Chipp is running pressure. We have some... there's a slight visual distortion going on, but... and
back. We're still back. Okay.
We're still back.
Like Jeek.
Big shout outs to Jeek, immaculate production all day, every day.
Every day, every damn day, I'll even say. I'll put it out there. So, all right, here we go. Going into round 2, our first game right now. Looks like Arashi did end up taking it then. So let's see how everyone wants to fight back. Both players seem to be spending burst towards the end of that first round. So right now, Chipp pressure. Unfortunately, did not quite get a super or wall. Actually, wall stick off the single hit left. That wall was waiting to be cracked at this point. So. Oh, and we baited the... Wow. I'm not sure if intentional or otherwise, but we were so ready to do the right punish after. Great stuff, Viper. Simple, easy, quick, round 3 out of nowhere again.
A little bit of burst advantage for Arashi, but not enough to really... Ooh. Okay. 2P, Stun Dipper, RC. We're going to the wall with this one.
Not quite the full pickup then, but all good there. Get out of the corner. I love that so far. We'll see the burst. Yep. All right, so burst advantage now in Viper's court. Let's see how we decide to use it. I get a chance to walk up. Went right into the 6 feet. We've all been there.
Beautiful
Arashi was so ready.
And 2H into the HDP to close it out. Damn. So RC just waits. Yeah.
Yeah. You have so much time, right? You have way more time than people realize. That's why finding like good delay burst timing is really important against the waiters, if you will. So really love to see that confidence from Arashi then. I'm sure Viper will be able to answer it. It was a really close game 1, honestly. So
yeah.
We can go either way for game 2. We're so far off to a good start for Arashi. Good 6P start there. Take them down. Fireball set up then. We burst off the other side. I'm not dealing with this. There. Off reset. Caught something. I'm imagining a 6P potentially. You are technically minus off of that hit. You're getting boxed back in the J8, but no combo this time. A lot of 2P checks. Oh, and there it is. The original. The OG Stun Dipper RC. Taking a very, very easy round 1 here for Arashi. Upper dash up. A lot of far slash pokes into nothing. Oh, I don't know if that's supposed to be Fireball, but the Kai Classic, I feel like
maybe
so
an air
often.
Fireball, yeah.
Yeah, where's that random DP for? That's Fireball.
Sometimes you just want to run up and DP in neutral. Sometimes that's just what you're trying to do, but that didn't look like one of those times.
All right, I now respect it a little bit. Oh my god.
Here's
Viper with the real confident like DP baits. I have to say, like in the set at this time, you playing all day at this point a little bit, like if you're not always sitting there and thinking. So really good stuff. Okay, go. Oh wow, just single hit into deep dash throw.
Yep.
Very classic Kai move.
Runs under the fireball, gets the counter hit. Super, this will wall break. That super will wall break from downtown.
Very nice. Positive bonus here for Viper. There's the overhead.
On Rekka. Interesting burst.
Yeah, I imagine that was probably not intentional.
Could have been a misinput,
yeah. So, yeah. Okay, we can get a wall stick route. Don't, unfortunately.
YRC, back throw, RC.
I don't think Chipp will die.
But it doesn't kill, no.
Yep. Alright, so back to neutral here. Slight meter advantage for Viper. If we can get a hit, but a DP anti-air, actually. You know what? It is so hard to hit Chipp J2K. Using a invincible option is honestly a great, as you know, as a Viking player, I love to parry it myself. But yeah, seeing DP to anti-air, those like really awkward moves to hit from the air, very, very good stuff from Arashi. But Viper, you can tell they're very close, right? They're just on the cusp of actually grabbing some of these games.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, yeah, it's a challenge. It's super tough. Not easier said than done.
Liquid Void, raiding with a party of 17.
Let's go, Void.
Raiders.
Hope everyone's having a good night. Hope you enjoyed watching your goat Void play her first Jeekly Academy. Really good stuff to her. Hopefully she will be back for more. But right now we're watching two other goats of the game play, Arashi and Viper here. Arashi currently up right now. Some great record pressure from Viper, but DPing out. So far, Fireball game, keeping shock state on.
Fireball, yeah. I like a well-placed air Fireball.
Absolutely. Ooh, there it is. Dipper RC. Burst them off, absolutely. We have meter to work with. Oh, and Arashi feels so ready for all these defend.
That was a heck of a rundown throw. Just like run through the first backdash, throw him afterwards. It'll be fine.
Ooh, and unfortunately, Kai only gets a full combo on that with a specific hit. Going, DPs him off. I got one too, buddy. Yeah. And the slight delay, I love that there we go. Prop of great.
Yeah.
Great cancel into the super knockdown. I'd love to see it from Viper. Still running a very confident structure plan. Oh, so
nice.
Good. Another one, baby.
On that. This should go. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Arashi holding the burst. Very good, very good. Round 3 for both our players here. Viper's trying their best to make this not so it's not a 3-0. I will have to say this would be a 3-0, but it was close though. But it feels so much better when you at least don't see a goose egg on your side.
Yep.
So.
I've been 3-0'd a few times that were close, and it feels pretty bad. You're like, damn, at least it was close, but it'd be nice if I actually took some.
Absolutely. And proper RC route might be able to do if we can get a wall stick before they get their burst back, but it drops, unfortunately. Oh, this is how it starts. Unfortunate whiffs.
Okay.
Oh, it's a DP answer from Arashi.
I don't know if I'm learning this properly, but that's my guess. Alright. Ooh, air counter hit, full combo? Yeah, had to burst, did not want to be wall broken.
And one thing I really like about what Lime's doing with their approaches is they're not necessarily like IADing for their movement. They are dash jumping, and that's one thing I think people seem to forget when it comes to when you choose to do an extra air option, i.e. basically anything but jumping, you are adding extra recovery onto your landing. So by choosing like much more structured jump solutions, then you'll be a lot like more, tough to lock down. You'll be able to get out of switches a lot more, and like a lot less harder to call out, I should say, than like IAD reaction stuff.
And by holding your other air actions, you mean that where you're gonna end up on the screen isn't completely determined. Like unless you're doing something crazy with meter, if you IAD at somebody, they know exactly where you're gonna be. So unless they're really thinking about something else, they can get under you and they can get ready with a 6P or whatever their anti-air of choice is. So.
Absolutely. So going into the second round here, we have Rat starting some pressure as well. I'm already kind of around half. It's taking a lot of chip damage at this point. We're willing to burst that. Very confident burst of off the line, but I mean, they are technically up a round, so I'm not fully against that there.
Yeah, as long as they don't die right away here, they're going to at least build a deflect shield or a wild assault.
Here we go. Oh, and a really early cancel. I love that. So Rats very much loves the overhead. A lot of times they will let their full specials rock before they pierce. They cancel into it. That was a very early cancel, which I think threw offline. That was really good stuff.
Yep. Nice anti-air.
First away. Yep. Say I don't want to get
we're
away
seeing
from
some
me.
darts. We're seeing some darts.
Go.
The coaching in chat might be playing a factor.
Ooh, big body throw range. Yeah,
huge
I've been there.
Back throw, yeah.
And Gio unfortunately has the shortest throw range in the game, so she has to basically be inside the character model a lot of time to be able to throw. So it can be a little spooky with running that game plan on the heavyweights. Here we go. Good start. Good route actually as well. It should wall stick. No super for heavy wall break though, but we do get positive. 100 meter on Rat side though. Let's see what we see. DRC forward for the far slash starter.
Oh, didn't quite
pick we didn't get.
Yeah. All right, this. Okay, well, surely this time.
Oh, we were waiting. Wow.
Yeah. Hard waiting.
Lime with the hard call out. That is like a you no longer are gonna combo anymore decision if you are the on the offense of that situation. Yep. So, but man, that will be that
would
delay.
Would the OTG have killed though?
Yeah. No, it would not. No, 100%.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No. Unfortunately, Gio has some pretty unfortunate OTG options off of
that makes sense.
So,
yeah.
Her OTGs are pretty.
I guess you'd just go for like a. Can you OTG close slash there into?
You can
reset?
In the corner, corner. But yeah, any like throw spots though, you normally you're ruined with OTG options. So great stuff from Lime, taking that game one immediately back into game 3. Rat says I'm ready to play. I'm not worried. I'm confident in myself. Let's see what we get here.
Oh, those are some good throws.
Oh,
okay, but
the
back throw again, that heavy throw range like you were talking about.
5P anti-air, great jump in JH. Oh, I'm getting a little tricky with it, but unfortunately no RC down to get a combo off of the overhead switch up. So JS it out, yep, great. We get the extra error for damage. There's that 6H, I should say. They do the combo after.
We got the install, we get the wall break.
It's a hard knockdown, but the follow-up did hit. Great.
Ooh. Right. 37 Rats is like representing pretty normal Oki after doing the install wall break. We've seen it both sets here. I'm pretty sure you can just set up really awfully nasty explosion Oki stuff with that hard knockdown, but maybe the Rats know something that I don't.
Yeah, it could just be a confidence in like, like I'm really well refined on like these two, like, this high-low or this like strike throw solution, right? But yeah, I feel like I've seen some things too. Especially when you do get that wall break with the install pressure still rolling, right? Like it definitely wants to take advantage of that. For sure.
That's I think one of the strongest things Bedman has is just if you get the wall break with that install going and you go into enhanced special pressure.
Delay close slashes here. Some needles.
Again.
Oh, and 60 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lime feels really dialed in with anti-air in this set so far. I think that's one thing that Brad's has to figure out is how to navigate around that Lime is like usually in a pretty good spot to hit that 6P and it working. So, and once again, you gotta be careful when jumping into a Gio. Gio has such a great 6P. Not the most high hitting, but it's a very active, good button.
And she's really good at taking those air hits and turning them into long, stable combos that do a lot of damage and take you to the corner. Some people struggle. They get like 1 or 2 hits off of their anti-air, and that's about it, and they don't even necessarily get good Oki. But Gio can really take that to the bank. Nice block on the overhead.
Seeing Rats kind of getting the press started here. We do have meter, but this is probably going to catch the
connect?
2K.
Yeah. Brutal.
And we even had 50 more if we needed one more hit too. So Lime taking a very confident game 2 here as well. This is our winner's final set here. I'm sure Rats can look inward and dive a little bit deeper to find their way out. They are no slouch in these long, grueling sets. So I'm curious if we can see ourselves getting another game 5 potentially then. But we got to start with 1.
competing rats and apple chants in the chat right now. It sounds like two great flavors that go well together to me. The rats and apples have been known to get along throughout history, sometimes even in the same barrel. But we are going in to game 3 here, and we'll have to see if there's going to be a shift in the momentum or not. Again, Apple's just looking like a really complete Geo player, just like good decision making, solid answers in all of the situations that they're being put into. And Rats is doing some really cool Bedman stuff, and it's almost working. Every one of these games has been close.
Yep.
But just not quite pushing it to the point of victory. Because if you give Apple one chance to play the game plan, they're going to run away with it.
It's always one more overhead than you think it is, Lime. I feel you. So, oh my gosh, and we stuffed that drill kick with a far slash. Incredibly good, great button switch from Rats. Very confident round 1 so far. Okay, maybe a little bit of momentum switch here.
Yeah, could be.
See that? We did stop the error code. The beauty of fighting Bedman, as long as you make him block something, he will lose that error follow-up. So,
yep.
There, another 62 on 4K, some basic Hoki, throw pressure. Meaty drill. This is not for me. Getting that cancel out error, 2K2D, good stuff here. Cartel with an error, and we cancel error early. It's okay. I spend that burst. We do have 50 though. Geo's a little bit faster. There's a little bit more damage. Let's see if we can take advantage of that somehow. Get our toes caught though. Look out! It's bedtime. Oh, what a reversal throw! Rats is so willing to throw. I respect it. Oh, and there it is. We love to see it, baby. No 3-0s in this house. Rats answering back game 3.
Question mark is on the board? Question mark. Love to see it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We love it. We love it. We love it. And, you know, and Lime really said when Lime's running their game plan, they seem very good, but they do have some great like answers to a lot of the defense so far. Rats just kind of felt like they were giving them really good pressure, keeping them in guard crush. You know, doing a little bit maybe of a higher jump every time to kind of get an extra.
Yeah, I noticed the jump variations making it harder to get anti-aired.
Yep.
I was thinking maybe a little bit more grounded play from Rats would be the answer, but I guess with Bedman, you really just can double down on your tricky air movement and find those rounds.
Yeah. It is up to your opponent to stop you from doing your BS, right? So
absolutely.
You know, if they show it once or twice, that can be a thing. If they show it every time, then yeah, time to go back to the drawing board for sure. But so far here, Lime already giving up their burst here in our game 4. So it's kind of how game 3 started. Then Ratchet started going. Lime tried to stop the momentum, and then probably just get stuck here. And we're in this worst situation now.
The rats are all over the apple right now.
Oh my god, that apple has been eaten to the core almost right now.
They're swarming. They're everywhere.
The rats are in the walls. There we go. There's the overhead. Lime is starting to crack a little bit.
The rats are going through the walls, taking you with them.
There, there's that JH getting so much value now. Oh my god, do it again! I'm so in, baby. Absolutely. Do we have the right route for this? Proper routing should be able to give this to us. Just hit him out. Not quite. The Geo defensive stats.
Geo did not have 50 meter. She would have died there. Yeah, the Geo defensive stats from meter are real.
Wow. And just like that, Rats with the craziest quick answer back, by the way. Like, it was looking pretty Lime Apple the whole first 2 games. So there was some interaction though in there. These last 2 games have been like all Rats all the time. Like everywhere I look, I'm seeing Rats right now. So my goodness. And I was saying, I'm like, we need game 5. These are all good game. Like these people can all win the academy at this point, right? They all have the strength to do it. So I love seeing the answer back. I love seeing the adjustments. Game 5, Lime, what you got? Can you stop this ever-fulfilling rat-filled bed from just taking you down?
Horrifying image. Let's go.
It's terrifying. Yeah, absolutely. Burst back in the
corner.
You
have made your bed of rats, and now you must lie in it.
Great super hard wall break as well.
Lime Apple bringing some tartness right now.
Love that.
See if we
low
can.
Check. Quite under the far slash there off the BRC. Great 5K dash in and a frame trap with a 214K.
Okay.
Should be enough with the buff super damage as well. Easy peasy. Lime, it found that confidence back. They're like, wait a second,
suddenly,
I'm them. You know, I remember who I am. Ooh, weird
suddenly there's a sour taste in the mouths of the rats. Can we bring it back? Can we taste victory again?
We'll see. Let's see if we can answer this JH. That seems to be just doing everything for us here. We're gonna get positive bonus and super wall break as well. Really spooky spot to be in, but still a round up for Lime, so not the worst case scenario if you lose this. Do not spend that burst. You have another round to lose. Absolutely great stuff. Yep. You know what? Hey, this happens. Sometimes round 2 is a bunk.
Final game, final round.
It's our winner's finals. Wouldn't have it any better way. Great JH out of the sky. Look in the corner. Here? Be careful.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's the one thing you gotta be careful about with Geo routes is a lot of her stuff will put her in the corner mid-route. So people will... Oh, but the super misses, actually. Oh, but we throw him out of it. Oh, my God. Best case scenario. Weirdo.
All right.
Oh, it's 6 feet out, but it actually gets a weird trade.
Oh,
we're throwing.
All right.
Oh, no. Oh, this is it. And that's it.
Damn. All right.
Wow.
Well,
And Rats with the reverse sweep.
But, you know, if
What a weird
you
future we live in.
if you really try, you can believe almost anything.
All right, enough about how Guilty Gear babies are made. Let's get into our losers semifinals right here. Arashi versus Koka. We got Kai versus Leo. Totally cousins. Let's go ahead and see.
The cousin kings of Illyria.
Wow, the page both players waited post YRC there. That is a you're gonna DP. I'm at my DP moment. So
You know, there's another king of Illyria. His name's Daryl.
Daryl's a great character name. Put Daryl in Strive. I'm in.
Put Daryl in Strive.
I want Daryl before we get I don't know like answer.
He defeated Happy Chaos by lying about of whether or not he likes coffee. That's a Daryl fact.
That's powerful. That's
right.
Powerful. Not as powerful as Leo back turn though. I gotta say, and 2D wake up.
2D.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we're
Oh, I didn't do it again. Absolutely. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Basically.
Yeah.
But
I'll fool you however many times I want. I'm Leo Whiteface.
that's the king. There you go. Start her off here. Close slash YRC off. I said both players here like. I have to say a lot of respect based on a lot of these like -3 scenarios, but it's Dragon time. We 50 and win. DP off me. Oh, what a fireball! Absolutely so good. Oh,
well, that 5K not quite safe enough, but that'll do it.
Dragon install.
Have we seen Arashi Miruku with a DP yet this tournament? We've seen them hit about 10 DPs. But
whiff not so
DP?
much. Maybe one whiff. Like I've seen block DPs, but I've seen maybe only one whiff DP.
Oh, there was that one that looked like it was a misinput. Yeah,
it was probably the fireball one.
How many were blocked? Were there a couple? I'm mostly remembering DP.
In the Viper set, there were a couple blocked, but the punishes weren't there. So, but yeah, okay. So we got swap off to Slayer. I do wonder because I feel like Slayer neutral is very.
So the monarchy is like a vampire that devours the resources of the working class. So in a way, we can say that Kai and Slayer are also cousins.
I'm in. Everyone's a cousin. That's what we've learned so far in Guilty Gear today. So everyone's cousins of each other. We're getting real south down here right now. So with that being said, switching over to good old Slayer. Oh, and there's a good bite as well. Oh no, not quite. Oh my God, PRC canceled to guarantee it. You know what? And while I gotta say, like, the neutral of this matchup is definitely not Slayer favored, but hitting someone with Slayer always feels good and like the correct choice.
Yeah.
Right? So I like the switch up.
I'm trying to remember who said this. It wasn't Hotashi retweeted it, I think, but it was no matter who you are, like, even if you technically have a winning matchup against Slayer, you can't really give people any like shade for losing to this character from time to time. Like,
no,
stuff's gonna happen, you're gonna get caught, and you're gonna die. Like, he's just... Even more than Leo, he's the oops, my round now character.
100%.
Like, right there!
And just like that. And just to say, I don't even need the super, hold on to this super Mappa Hunch real quick. Check out this PowerPoint real quick. This little movie I'm gonna show you. You know, so.
All right, I'm
wow.
1-1.
Koka with the quick answer back, by the way, too. I wasn't really too sure how I'd feel. Like, I feel like on a neutral level, this matchup is not it for Slayer. But man, oh man, you are right, right? Like, you get hit by this character and you go, wait, huh? Like, I'm just dead now out of nowhere? Like, it adds up so quick. So, let's see how Arashi answers back. You know, once again, I think it's definitely something that they can find in their wheelhouse to be able to solve. But Slayer is a challenge for a lot of folks. So, let's see how it goes. Oh, great 5P anti-air. Wow, Koka looking so confident right now. A lot of butt presses.
That could have been really bad, but it worked out. That charge stun edge almost got hit there. Now
great direct cut again. Keeping shock state as well and positive bonus. 2S caught with 2D trade. Ooh, and the quick side switch to the pal bunker route. We're not going to wall stick, though. We are in a scary spot. Oh, and we are YRC safe with 2P. Good stuff with Koka. My goodness.
All right.
So
anybody got an Idolo 4 landlord emote in the chat? Probably not, but that's the vampire account one. So, unfortunately, though, or fortunately,
reversal throw. Oh, yeah. We are in the corner now. By the way,
we're slaying. We are in here and we are slaying.
Who up slaying their shit right now? Koka definitely is. So
that's true.
Just so far, great 2P. Oh, what a confident throw! Wow, Koka looking so ready. We actually put ourselves back on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, that was so good. There's a way to technically cross-cut it in this game, but it's not as easy as it is in SF6, for example. So there. Oh wow!
I didn't know how to do that. I just try to DP really fast both directions. How does the cross-cut actually work in Strive?
It's about it's about where you decide to end the forward input, basically.
Okay.
So it's like kind of like pretzeling, but then you will of course have to eventually pick one of the two, but
pick
you can kind of like
but you can kind of like FDOS if you're
correct. Yeah. If you're a gamer, there's still the classic easier one for sure. So going into game 4 here. Koka really showing a lot of strength with the Slayer right now. You can feel the momentum is so switched in their favor since they moved off that Leo here. But Arashi, no slouch as well. Sacred Edge, full edge. I don't hate it, honestly, with the Mappa approach, but spent over a meter just to get wall broken. We got positive going now for Slayer. It means they're going to get that meter very quickly. Terrifying. What a throw out of the startup. My goodness.
On the dandy step. You love to see it.
This is going to catch, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
And that was the change to the Slayer Super, right? It lost invincibility on startup then, but it got it. It gets it like right after startup frame, so much better for punishing these projectiles full screen. So great stuff then, but once they're back to neutral, one hit will do it. There you go. Great job. Like, use your fireball tools. Don't interact with the character that is pressing on hit. Like, they are... Yep, and there's that button. They're always pressing on hit. 2H right there.
Consider round starting stun dipper. You never know. They're probably doing something.
Goes back into the corner. Great stuff from Arashi. We are choosing to break here. We do get the burst out, so off to a great position. Fireball does stop the Mappa Hunch approach, but there's that 2H. No full route though, and actually a DP miss. Oh gosh, and there's the anti-air. We've all been like, oh, surely not this time, and the close slash always hits.
Yeah.
Oh, do we got a little fast dandy cancels, Koka? I see you. Oh, we're pushing dash macro. Oh my god,
no.
Koka is cooking right now. Starting to slip for Arashi a little bit, but I'm sure they can lock in. They've won a game before. They can surely do it again. Good throw out.
Good
Great
throw.
stuff. That's how it starts.
Nice
plus.
String.
Okay.
Shock state.
Ooh, unfortunate. Hard knockdown trade. Rematch.
Good 2P.
Oh, almost ready for the YRC bait as well. There's the overhead, still plus. Just the low. Careful, not your turn anymore.
Lime Apple really had those Master Hammer throws on lock, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, there's it again. Good delay for the right combo.
Oh,
they were ready for it that time.
That time.
It's gonna hurt. You're probably dead with super.
Yeah, I think we're getting our teeth and living.
Okay.
We're Kai.
We're living. Not too bad. 100 meter. think they can safe jump. Oh, they not quite.
Oh.
No RC for the full combo. Oh, never mind.
You
Oh,
get
the burst bait maybe. Oh my God, no burst. Wow.
Gold burst the blue burst? Excuse me? Spectacular. So yeah,
Holy.
rides the lightning's in. RC's doesn't quite get the pickup, and then bursts
Gold
the
burst
burst
is the blue burst
for
the
round.
So blue burst came up first, and because they gold burst, they're invincible for it.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a sequence. My
That's
goodness.
some guilty gear right there.
We're getting our game 5 though, Ado. I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
This is so hype. Absolutely. Arashi not giving up here. We love to see it. Slayer is an annoying character. He can be a wall sometimes in certain ways. You get hit by him and you go, what the hell did I do with my life to decide this was fun? But this is really good adjustment to see. Great jump off of Koka so far. Maybe see a burst. No. Oh, okay. Oh, we did it out. Good stuff. Whoa, that back hit JS actually.
Oh, charge dust connects. Are we going to see a burst here?
Yeah,
sometimes even when you're down in health in the round and you just gotta burst the full dust combo, you're like, I don't want to see this happen to me.
Great DP out. One more hit will do it.
I like that getting a DP baited at the end of the game before did not stop Arashi from DPing when they think it's the right choice here. Because they've been mostly right throughout all the sets we've seen them in. You got to keep representing the option, I think, especially against Slayer.
For sure. There are a lot more gaps than people realize, right?
Yep.
So, very confident in still getting 2P pressure after, doing the flip. Okay, here's some guard crush. We're looking for maybe a DP. Punch in the back hit.
Two H's into nothing. Okay.
This is so close here. Great 2D choice here.
Is it
proper routing would do it. Oh, and the burst, they were so ready.
Holy shit.
Koka is
really
locked in, man. They are not feeling the pressure. We are watching mirrors and all this.
Good start, even with all the pressure they're under. Really keeping Slayer contained in the corner here.
Oh, through the 2H.
Is this gonna... No, we don't have meter. Okay.
Positive bonus for Arashi then. Oh, good 5k anti-air. Pass it out. Time to send some Slayer time. Get our hard knockdown. We baited in... Oh, we thought DB was coming. Burst it away! Oh!
Burst bait. Holy shit.
I have to hand it to players, and I'm only speaking for the nature of which is the academy, and a lot of y'all are definitely cooking and definitely very good. I'm sure they want to get back there and get their revenge, but let's see if Arashi's going to run that high from winning that set. We go right into the lose final, take us away.
And this is one of those matchups where, like, we're actually sort of playing a fighting game, you know? Like, neither of these characters is doing anything too super ultra weird. We might even see some, like, footsies and checking buttons with other buttons. It's gonna be one of the I really love like Soul Kai, Soul Geo, Geo Kai, like the sort of core like normal or Shoto characters matches because they let you show how you think about neutral and how you want to play those games. It's really hard to check Geodash, of course, and it's hard to deal with Kai Stun Dipper, and as soon as anyone have meter,
check it. Good old Stun Dipper, nothing.
Right on time.
Oh my goodness! So great stuff here for Rush taking our round 1.
I love almost all the matchups in Strive, but these sort of classics are some of my favorites. So
good block on the
another charge dust.
Sometimes you gotta go for it, especially people who aren't really locked in to find pressure after it as well. So
yeah,
I'm here at least showing that they're willing to walk up after the block there too. Pretty good stuff. There'll be a DP. No burst, keep him in the corner. I thought burst was coming quick from Arashi to keep that corner set up then, but I respect holding on to it.
Throw RC, but doesn't quite find the kill. And now, are you gonna have to spend the burst?
Not quite.
Yeah, this is kind of scary though. Yeah, air fireballs are so good. Big Sacred Edge.
Yeah, and it's so hard to get underneath that fireball if you're not like dialed in to double dash basically or use that run speed. So Arashi looking really confident, really in control of that first thing. You know, in fairness, like, go ahead.
Is that the first Dragon Install win we've seen from Arashi? I know we maybe one other. I know we've seen a Dragon Install lose and a Dragon, but I think we've seen Dragon Install 2 or 3 times. So there might have been another one, but it's cool to see it pay off.
Yeah, Arashi coming in pretty hot from their last set. Lime had to kind of sit there and wait for a little bit, right, too? So I could very, very imagine seeing Lime potentially waking up here as we're going through, but that reversal throw starting us back under pressure, burst off. Absolutely not letting Kai get to play the game. Another great 2D check again. Okay, fighting back. Kai now great side switch.
Oh, almost. Yeah, nice pickup, but not quite through the wall break.
Dash in, close slash start. Ooh, there's that overhead. Should be a round one easy for Arashi. Looking really comfortable in this Geo matchup right now. Nothing to do anything too crazy. Hedging their bets in a lot of good moments. Like, this is how you fight the other honest characters in the game, right? It's like, don't do things that are silly unless you know it's going to work, as obvious as that sounds. So, some good pressure, keeping shock state on.
Yeah.
Great 2B check again. They're so ready for a lot of these like counter poke setups there. Love that. Great route. Double dire.
the double dire clot.
Double dire. Oh, did you laugh? I'm like,
yeah.
Surely
it looks
drop,
like they're
right?
whiffing. Surely this time it'll drop, but it never does. Yeah. The Lime Apple has a good position. Oh no, never mind. Stun Dipper really punishes you for trying to move.
Actually, guess they could have found a route with Wall Assault there, but doesn't choose to end up spending it. We do have a burst here.
Lime Apple really holding this burst.
Yeah. Which I'm not fully against. It's always hard to find the right spot to use it, right? You don't want to necessarily send it on a Wall Assault.
Okay.
There's that burst back.
You had to use it there.
There it is, 2D. We get a good route. Oh, we have a little side switch here. Oh, no, we didn't do the DP route. Okay, that's fine. Oh, but the run-up throw! Kai's want one thing, and it's disgusting. You know, it's run-up throw.
It's you respect Stun Dipper, and then they run up throw you. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And I really gotta say, like, you know, it's Lime Apple really much has had that round, like dialing in like the proper Geo routes. Like I because they give Geo so much flexibility in her routes now, like, you actually have the ability to do the quote unquote right route for a situation all the time. So tough to have them locked in the moment.
It is really hard.
Yeah, so we'll see how we go for this game 3 here. Arashi playing incredibly hot right now, so I'll see if Lime can kind of adjust, but they will have to reverse sweep from this point on. So
Apple's like keeping it close and catching up as the set goes on. The first game was a little more one-sided than the second, and the second one was incredibly close there at the end. But now you've got 2 chances before you got to take 2 games before Arashi is not ahead. So it's gonna be tough, but it's starting well.
Yeah,
nice wall break with the super.
Really good in this game 3 already here. So it's a lot of like safe in and out, a lot of 5K usage. So much more 5K usage right now, which is great. So like low investment, great chase tool. You know, it can be a combo starter, it can be an anti-air for you. It's definitely worth it representing. Yeah, and so much more. We love to see this confidence now pulling out. You know, you're supposed to be getting down here. You are up the round in game 3 though, so let's see where this ends up going. High deep dash in. We'll get a combo because of shock state.
Do you have an insight into these full screen 2Ds?
I mean, as far as like from Geo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a great it's your best tool from fighting. You know, any Stun Dipper option, right?
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
It's her only reliable way to fight Stun Dipper is what I will say. So
that makes sense.
2S is not reliable, and unfortunately, 2K is even worse because by the time they're next to you, it's too late at that point. So yeah, 2D is basically the anti-Stun Dipper option.
That makes
a hard
sense,
knockdown here. Positive from Lime. Let's see what we get.
Counter hit.
There we go.
Oh, not quite. But
RC though for combo.
RC? Yeah.
There we go, Lime. Absolutely, baby. No 3-0s in this house. No 3-0s. We loved it. Geo gang, rise up. Let me see you in the chat. Spam your emotes if you got them. Give Lime your energy.
For Kai's desk in the little schoolhouse where he yells at Sin about times tables. And this apple has a surprise. It's lime flavored. Look out, Kai.
What
You're
a
being
surprise.
pranked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine you bite into an apple and you get a mouthful of lime juice.
Yeah, I like lime
Incredible.
juice. I wouldn't hate that too much, but it would surprise the hell out of me. That's for sure.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I'm also pro lime. There's a whole channel on my Discord that's for posting pictures of limes you've eaten. This has to do with a channel points reward on my channel, but
I love that.
we can... but
oh, and that was actually a reverse. Oh, interesting. Because they side switched there with the input, they end up getting Fireball on the other side. I wonder. It's kind of odd. But I don't know what they were going for at that point. But either way,
yeah, I'm not sure.
In the corner now. No burst then. So ready off for a good start for Arashi. Now breaking the wall. Positive bonus here for it. It's a really good advantage. Oh, unfortunate. I'm once again imagining that's a Fireball moment. Oh, and there it is. Scum Dipper. Giving us a very confident first round in this game 4 from Arashi. They're saying, Lime, I feel ya. You played game 3, but this one's gonna be me. I need that run back against the rats myself.
The charge test, which did not connect even once in game 1, has found its mark on the first try here in game 4.
Great 2K check from Lime. Those clips there at the end. I like the non-empowered flip. Yeah, the non-empowered flip route would make it so you wouldn't get bursted into the corner, which I don't know if that was an active choice, but they working out very, very well. Bursting off from the Kai hit. Far slash trading with Sun Dipper there. No DP. Oh, and great 5K 6P. Love that. Bursting him off. Oh, good throw tech. Wow, Lime is waking up. We'd love to see it right now. Check with the 6P there. Such both players are just trying to slowly back and forth. Oh, but we're pressing underneath Geo. Yeah. What are we doing?
Lime was really locked in for the end of that round. There were like a good 12 seconds of just like every input was perfect, every decision was correct. So you love to see it.
Very, very good. And a lot of 6P, a lot of advantages here. We love there. Oh, blocks the charge again. Arashi, I respect it, because if you get that hit, that's like a game winner hit for you. So I can see it. Oh, there's an anti-air. Could have got a combo, but that's okay. Pressure is better than nothing.
And in the pressure, 2S is really hard to block both hits up sometimes. You're like, I was blocking low. Am I done blocking low? Nope, not yet.
This won't kill. We're a little bit skilled at this point, but it is hard knockdown. There's 100 meter on Arashi's side. Check, run up throw. Another throw tech.
Nice.
Damn, Lime is locked in.
Yeah.
And what do we have to say? Lime would have to reverse sweep to get this, and we're knocking on the door. We're knocking on the door.
We're on game 5. It's dead even
my
suddenly.
Goodness.
Losers.
This is what I love about this top, top 4, top 6 area. Like all of our players who have gotten here are all very good and could definitely take it right. But you really have to feel the back and forth nature of the player level and player skill, and it's really, really, really impressive to see. So I'm curious how they adjust and they play more aggressive, less aggressive. Roundstar 6P is saying, I think that you are gonna press, so I can respect that there. Start, Fireball start, blocks the 6P in, didn't take a turn back immediately though. Another 6P check again. Oh, whoa! If that's a hit confirm, Lime is leaning into their monitor right now. They are in the frames right now for that. That was so good. Oh, DI and win will be DI win, DI and lose, but no combo though, so no hard knockdown off of it.
The fireballs though have proved really good today.
Now let's break the fireball. Oh, I wonder how space was gonna work on that. Very spooky. Oh gosh,
that's no. Oh, that was a burst bait, and Lime didn't go for it. Oh, okay. You give up the burst.
Oh,
the infinite. It's not.
And we were boxed in. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. But sometimes you don't get to get out. Sometimes Kai says, "Nah, you are here for a minute. Hold on." Stay a while, watch it. Great. And honestly, a lot of these 5Ks, just to see if it connects, and then just immediately choosing 6P as an option, it's when they're above them. It's really, really good opportunity. Great 6P, careful for the burst. I love running deep under just in case you get bursted off. You're back to mid-screen. Lime's still showing a lot of control right now by being down in the round.
DP back into the corner. Overhead connects. 6H connects, I believe.
6H, yep, absolutely. So soft knockdown, but positive for Kai. Oh my gosh, Thunder.
Damn.
Lime was really, you could tell they were
cooking,
really figuring it out. Yeah. So we'll kind of see how that goes here. Getting off right into it. Heck the intro. We are in grand finals. Jeekly 17, everybody. Everybody in the chat. Let me see your emo. Start spamming stuff. Cheer for your plays. Whatever you got. Let's go. Ready with a hard wall break. Positive bonus for Arashi. Off to an incredibly good start already. This is where Bedman wants you to be right now. Dealing with these silly little follow-ups.
Yeah. The needle's coming out.
Oh my god, close to anti-air.
Huge pickup. Button.
Good block on that. Come back on the stun dipper. Watch it to get our turn back. Oh, we just held over the sacred edge. Oh my god, Bedman.
Yeah, the ability
to
choose different heights to be at.
Heights delays when you come out of it too. Like it's such a unique tool in this game. I just gotta say, wow. But you know, great answer back from Arashi here. Like blinking health bars on both sides could have gone either way. But round 1 to Arashi. Let's see how Rats answers back.
I'm loving these zoning wars. I don't think I've ever seen this specific like whose fireball is actually better argument played out before. Because, like, they both have air fireballs, and there's not a lot of matchups in Strive that's true. And then Bedman's is, like, unique in the way that it hits twice. And Kai has the super and the charge stun edge. There's a lot of different ways that this can go down with the air movement and the spacing. I'm excited to see that continue to play out during the set. But it looks like, well, the burst is going to actually keep it from wall breaking there. So we're back to the fireball war. I get to see more of what I said I was enjoying. All right, but Arashi finds the hit. Rats is in trouble. Nice back throw. These back throws have really been working for Rats all set, but the DP, damn, that was not a safe jump.
Yeah, and like one thing I think people forget about with Kai's fireballs, besides them being like a good high recovery fireball, is that whenever Kai is just doing special move, full screen, he is building meter. And what do Kais like to do? Stun Dipper RC, right? So you are letting them build themselves up to their game plan, their desired momentum. It's
and if you're getting hit or you're blocking, you're getting shock state on you too, which means that when the Stun Dipper RC combo does come, they can get a pickup off of HDP and probably wall break or do a billion damage, you know.
Absolutely. Let's see how Rats here takes it forward into our game 2. You know, no slouch there. Even if they end up dropping this set, they are on the winner side of Grand Finals. So anybody who's not sure how the format works,
another set.
Whole extra life. Everyone's given 2 lives per tournament, right? So even if you're all way in winners. Good stuff for the JH jump in there. Not sure about the delay for a burst bait, but Rashi did not
personally, I'm rooting for a 10-game Grand Finals.
I'm always down for more games. I love this game here. But YRC off. Back in the shock state, though. Great JH. You know, Arashi's so comfortable in the air when they choose their option. It should be a very easy round 1 win. Arashi looking like they're pretty much on fire right now. Like, Rat's definitely going to have to wake up here and be able to answer back, so...
Jeek is not down for a 10-game Grand Finals right now, it looks like.
Barnes is back in the corner. 2P Clash Mash in the corner. Both of our safe check options. I totally respect it. Looking for a DP. We were definitely thought DP was coming. Oh, and there it is. FRC overhead is here.
It's hard to see the startup during the explosion there. And we're just dragon installing in neutral. We're blocking needles. We're fireballing through the needles. We're running it. Look at that run speed. It's so good.
It's insanity. It's insanity.
However,
when did JR Alba get on the screen, basically? You know, that's what I'm wondering. So.
This
almost a good. I thought that was well. Honestly,
I thought it was going to
really
work.
Did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Arashi playing this round a lot more loose because they have the power of Dragon Install, and and you know what? It's you might have not gotten it honestly, but man, that definitely good stuff there.
That was working.
Yeah. Working. There it is. Bedbro JS. No DP punish, unfortunately. That's all right then. We were trying to figure out our option for approach. Playing the very unique air stuff, and there's that last overhead hit, right?
One.
It's always the last one, you know.
There's always
nobody
one
got
more
me.
Than you
I
think.
know last hit JH got me. That's what poor Rats is saying at this point. So Bursting off that back to full screen gameplay. Oh my god, the delay JS that time instead of JH for the safe side option. So great route choice here. Will wall stick, but will kill though.
We're going to game 10. I'm locked in.
Locked in for it. Okay, can you see it? Arashi blinking life bar. Rat's playing a very confident Neil. We love to see it, right? You are in the advantage. You do not have to give your opponent a free hit on you if you are not confident in your choice. Play your quote-unquote lame game. Let your follow-ups do the approaching for you. Really safe, good piloting from Not 37 Rats, which answers back in our game 2. So already we're having a game 3. Now we're a first to 3. No longer a first to 5 anymore. You know, all you need to do is, best of 3, not best of 5 anymore. And all you gotta do now is win these next 2 games or win 2 games, and you are chilling. And potentially taking it all if you're on the Rat side, or Arashi getting that second comeback. They are playing incredibly hot right now. So let's see how the momentum carries them over. Game 3.
Duel 1.
Round starts Thunder. No? Alright, fair enough.
That's very confident. I respect it a little bit. For the against the walkbackers, I don't hate it, you know? So.
I think it's one of those things where obviously you can't do it every game. But representing it a couple times in a set really changes what the other player thinks that they can safely do. And if they're thinking about that and they're willing to be conditioned like that, then you get potentially a lot out of it. Like if you just start pressing far slash after you did that one time, then suddenly you can start every round with far slash wild assault if you want to.
Absolutely. There we go. Rats kind of fighting back a little bit. Great reversal throw again too. Rats a lot finding a lot of these moments to take a few throws in there. No overhead with the air wire C, but honestly, wait, we're gonna combo off this too. Oh my god, guy's so sick now. So I love to see it. Not there. Up in the corner. We didn't get the original follow up for the cancel, which is fine. Oh, we actually get the hits him on the sky with the head. Oh, but no.
I gotta put some more respect on Bedman normals. That was like
they're pretty good. They're
boxing around Kai FS and Kai 2S and finding the hit. That's you're no slouch if you can do that like that.
The thing about Bedman normals is they are good outside of the recovery, right? They are rough by themselves, but like when you have other things around them, they are insanely simple buttons to press for a lot of situations, right? So love seeing Rats pilot that very, very well. You know, oh, we actually went from a DP anti, which would have been a full combo if it hit too. So
air YRC is a really interesting. You almost never see that.
Tough choice here. Rats won't. Okay, we get Borson back there. Sacred Edge, unfortunately,
will kill the dart.
Oh, and run out behind them.
Yeah.
Not ready for that. That was such an slam dash. Hold it down until I've run to the whole other side of the map at this point. And
all right, 3 games down, 7 more to go. I'm believing in it. We're gonna get the full 5-game reset, and then the full 5-game second set. I'm not locking in a prediction for who wins. I'm just locking in 10-game grand final set.
Would expect nothing less from the talent we see in the Jeekly Academy, especially in grand finals. Every grand finals has always been a banger set that I've watched or casted. So let's see how Rats can answer back here, right away. If we got our game 5 here, or if Arashi will say, you know what, I'm gonna give you 9. I'm gonna give you 9 instead of 10. So, whoa! Vapor thrust round start. A little crazy. Maybe a fireball moment potentially. You never know. There's a real DP. That one was for sure. And I have to say, I really like a lot of these 2P checks that I'm seeing from Arashi do, right? It's such a low investment button that stops a lot of things because of it where he's sitting there when they use it. Fighting back, we were pressing something there. Did a little bit of blue B combo burst.
Nice bait. Yeah, that was just the move that doesn't do anything if you don't have a special move in the pipeline, right?
For sure.
All of the Bedman special moves are named things that I can't remember, but
I mean, show me a commentator who actually does know it, man. Like we're all calling it air code plus whatever it looks like, right? You know, like there's the head ball error code, there's the needle error code, you know, and that's all we're doing. So, but yeah, I gotta say here, like, seen a lot of good stuff from Rats so far. One thing I noticed a lot about Rats is like we feel like we never represent white wild assault. And I am wondering if, like, in some of these scenarios,
that's a good point. We haven't seen it even once.
Yeah, some of these situations where you're kind of like, not that you can't fight back fireball with fireball, but sometimes
Really?
like the hard knockdown you get is really
We're
good.
blocking it out here. That was crazy.
Oh my god, the burst
And all
bait!
that just got your burst baited. Holy shit.
But no RC to
but-
combo!
Oh, baits the
my
DP.
God,
Welcome
game
in,
5.
Raiders. Hey, Patriarch Panda. How's
Yo.
it going?
What's up, Panda? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. We are in our grand finals right now. Game 5 of, you know, the first set. Maybe there'll be a second set if Arashi can lock in here. Love to see it. Let's say great DP bait again, too. I gotta say, Rats playing very confidently, not letting any of those previous games get to them. So,
all right,
we get the
down,
reset.
6 games to go.
Game 5, baby.
It could all end here. Either the Rats win the tournament, or we find our way to a reset and we get to do grand finals all over again.
Shin Grand Finals. Will we see it? Oh my god, there's 5P anti-air. Great check so far from our Arashi on the Kai. A little bit too high in that JS though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Definitely throwable.
All tournament Rats has been getting great back throws into the corner.
Yeah.
On like everybody. There's been no one who's been keeping their pressure safe enough. And I haven't seen a lot of baited throws either, so.
Oh, there it is. Oh, a DP bait. Rats looking so good right now. No full combo, unfortunately. Oh, we were holding up. Happens. Great first start from Rats. They are currently on tournament point right now.
Tournament point. Can Arashi Miruku pull another rabbit out of the hat?
And for having 2 DPs baited before and be willing to do it again, and then immediately just full deep run up throw.
Wow. All right, charge connect. No burst.
Arashi
got
looking
positive
so
now.
confident in their choices right
5K
now.
counter hit. Stun dipper pickup. Oh.
Got a full combo here. Oh my goodness. Good fireball jailing back in, but the back throw again. Here we are.
Back throw again, yeah.
We have the backflow dispenser right now. Should be enough off the OTG. Yes.
Yep.
Great stuff from
All
Arashi.
right.
They're saying, hey, hold on. It's not quite done yet. Game
Tournament
3.
point on the one side, reset point on the other.
Game 5. Oh my gosh.
Final game.
Who will it be?
Final round.
Both players with burst as
Until
well.
next set.
Burst was building up for Wrath, but we are dropping now. Okay, DP's out. So there's no overhead. That is not real. Dash up again. JH gains so much value. Kind of spooky burst. They can actually land cancel from that spot. Okay, we're gonna air throw. Oh, we tried to. Oh my. Oh,
wow.
Okay, you know what? It worked out. Oh. There we go.
Oh,
RC. Maybe
this
the nope, not enough. Health too high.
Yeah.
Positive bonus. There's that one wall. I was just thinking
wow.
Great stuff from it there.
Do you ever think the players heard you?
Seems a good chance. Oh no!
Ooh, but no punish.
Players, they're feeling. Oh, great needle anti-air. JH jump in. What are we gonna get off this setup here? Oh, did he bait it?
Is this gonna kill?
Rats, is he gonna not enough to kill though?
No.
Oh my gosh.
And we have burst.
Full burst, 50 meter on Arashi's side. DP again.
Gold burst. Far slash. We're going to game 10. I called it. We're going to game 10. We got the reset from Arashi Miruku. We have really, damn, that was some hands weak, palms sweaty, but not spaghetti at the end of that set right there. They were both trying to win still. We got the reset. Hey chat, you ready for another 5 games of Guilty Gear Strive? You ready for the 10-game grand finals?
Wow. That was crazy. Like you could feel the intensity of that moment, right? You could genuinely see both players like not willing to rip it right there. Our GOAT Rats swinging in and say, "Hey, I ain't done yet.
Yeah,
hold on, let me figure this out." So, all right, the Super Grand Finals for real, coming up here now.
For all
Arashi, you already know him. On the Kai, not 37 Rats. On the Bedman, question mark. Wondering who will take this new meta. Oh my god, ain't no way the confidence from Arashi to do that there. Putting that meter. What a burst bait. They are feeling this. Okay, the confidence is going crazy right now. So we have to wrap
momentum, but once again,
there they are. The back throw dealer.
Back throw.
And Rat's gonna be like, I can burst bait too, man. Watch this. Oh, but didn't give it to him quite yet. Jumps over Sacred Edge. Good stuff.
Starts coming out.
In the needle game. Ooh, unfortunately, ground follow-up.
You thought jumping over one Sacred Edge was enough? Have another one.
Oh, good frame trap. No full combo, though. It's just a little bit tough to pick up from that spot. Fully understandable. Both players on a pixel health, practically. Oh! No one wanted to spend burst there. I can respect it.
Yeah.
First round goes to Rats here. Oh, and a little shimmy wimmy.
Finally a whiff throw.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's the first whiff throw I've seen from Rats all tournament.
Into a safe jump back. We're saying, I know your preferred options. You know mine. We're gonna bait each other at this point.
Yeah, okay. I briefly lost. I'm back. We're all good. Everything's good here.
Throw knockdown there into it. Unfortunately, BRC 2K. Fire ourselves out. Another bird. Rats is definitely in Arashi's head when it comes to some of these DP choices. So I really like how they're kind of picking this really spaced out pressure. There's that full in close slash. They should wall stick and for the first game. Super. I hope it connects. Okay, thank God.
Yeah, there was that whiff one earlier.
Sometimes you're not sure when they're a little high. Right,
yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, you know, sometimes you can just go when you know it, you're gonna kill. You just go for the guaranteed one. But sometimes, right, you pick like the JP and it doesn't kill. And you're like, oh God, I should have done my super.
What have I done?
What have I done? So good stuff from Rats, kind of locking there. And also good stuff from Rats for not taking that last game loss and kind of like, oh my God, I do this all over again, kind of thing. Both of our players at this point, they are competitors. They are holding true. They are really locking it into their gameplay and their characters' options right there. Love to see it. Really great stuff for our first game. No way you get the
grand finals without being willing to lock in and give it your all.
There we go. Our back throw dealer once again. Oh my gosh, we are just stuck by this bed. This bed won't let us out. Let us out. Let us out. I bought a Tempur-Pedic, please.
Nah, you got those weighted blankets with the chains and the locks on top of them. Is what you got.
Apparently shock therapy as well while we're at it too with all these explosions. My goodness. Just like that, bursting off then. Full screen DI again. Okay.
Going for it in neutral. I respect this. I think that it really does work for the way that Arashi's been playing these games. Like, you want to be able to really bully in the neutral. You want to be really oppressive in your pressure. DI Kai, like, you're getting more than 50 meter value out of this, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Oh, great setup, and just enough to kill. Kai health not definitely. You know, he's definitely kind of more of like the middle high of the pack, right? So, you know, definitely wasn't quite enough to hold off from that special canceled there, but there, nice DP off. Actually connects with the far slash then. Doesn't hit the disjoint part of it. There, 2P mash out. We love to see it. Say, make your stuff real. Show me that you are ready for me to appare. Oh, and we are getting farmed by this frame trap right now from 236H. Stuff there. Back JS. Puts him back in the corner. YRC says, I do not want to block you. I'm not having any of that. Needle gameplay. We're going to be right over the Sacred Edge. See, once again, we spent all of our meter. Gotta be careful with that. Oh my gosh, gold burst. There we go. Party time. Positive bonus. We are now on defense, so good luck fighting out. A proper route should kill here from Rats.
Yeah.
Just like that, Rats is just kind of really they're so locked in. They're inside the bed at this point, right? You know, this being inside of your monitor, they are inside the bed right now. They are in the game. They are the one pressing far slash. They are the one baiting these DPs right now. You can really feel this confident, more structured, a little bit like, I want to say slower, not slower than the right words, but just like we're seeing more confident single presses than swing. Yeah, than swinging and praying, right? You know, I think that's like a very good adjustment. You can let these moments kind of like get the best of you there, but man, I gotta say, both these sides
with
here,
a mountain of Rats to climb here. We'll see.
We'll acquire a reverse sweep now and take this whole thing. So everyone, chat, support Arashi if you want Arashi to win. Spam those Rats if you're looking for your Rat King, Rat Queen, Rat they them to take it all. We love to see successful gamers on this stream. So
that's right.
Go. 6P start.
Okay. Push into the corner.
Great.
Nice.
Much better air dash in pressure to not make it throwable. I love that from Arashi. And remembering what works correctly there. Perfect burst spot for not Rats. Oh, weird.
Big counter hit.
Again.
Okay, but no pickup. DP's out. 5k, that should be a YRC bait, yeah. Meaty 5k is a hell of a thing.
So good.
Answer to many of life's problems.
Ooh, great wall stick again, and great choice on the wall break too. Can be a little bit tough to get the run up option depending on your cancel. And once again, JH.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Not believing.
Go, Rats taking our first round of game
tournament
here, and
point.
Tournament point, yeah.
Yeah. This could be the end if we weren't going to have another 3 games of grand finals, that is, as I confidently predicted during set 1. If that wasn't the truth of the universe, then Rats could win it all right here, right now, and it would look a lot like what we've been seeing so far, you know?
Oh, here we go.
Meter enhanced dart pressure. It's happening. It's happening.
Oh my gosh, it's just like that. Rat says,
like
you know
that.
what?
Rat says, you know what?
I wanted to give you a set. You know, I wanted you to come back again, you know, but it's my time to graduate. All right, well, thanks everyone for joining us here at the Academy 17. I am Ganion. If you ever want to watch me, I'm at twitch.tv/Ganion. I don't stream a ton. I should stream more, but I do love this game. I like to yell about it, positively and negatively. But you know, I'm always here in and out. Ido, you got anything for us?
Yeah, I'm Idolaclast. I stream at twitch.tv Idolaclast. I'm something of a variety streamer, but I play a heck of a lot of Guilty Gear Strive. Every Saturday night into Sunday morning, there's a radio show on WXPN called Star's End that plays 6 hours of space music, which is a subgenre of ambient electronica. And we listen to that radio show usually all the way through. And we play a bunch of different video games, but definitely a lot of the stream will be an open lobby for player matches for Guilty Gear Strive. So if you want to come through and kick my ass, you think I have a punchable face, I will be live tonight starting at 11 p.m. Eastern. So I'm around. Come get me.
Awesome.
You got any final notes, Scanion?
Play Guilty Gear.
Play Guilty Gear.